And
we're live.
We're back.
It's been a minute.
Oh, welcome in, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to Picker Road Live Sale. And we're really here.
Hey, Barb.
Hey, Barb. Good to see you, my friend.
As always, call out where you're watching from. I have a feeling we're about to see New Jersey.
New Jersey.
It's so good to see you. I have missed this. I've missed this a lot.
I know. It's been crazy.
So our last live was my big birthday stream, which was so much fun. All that cake and all the likes and everything. That was so much fun.
Sugar buzz.
And as soon as we finished that up, we went and we shipped all our items, and then we headed on over to Lake Tahoe for my birthday trip. We had all that fun picking up there, as everyone saw in our wonderful
whole
episodes.
Week up there.
But of course, we came back, and I was feeling a little under the weather, and unfortunately, I had to just kind of sideline myself for a few days.
Yeah.
I may have a little bit of a cough still. Doc said I'm going to have it for a few weeks, but
me too, because he decided to share with me. Good boy.
So we are back and we are ready and raring to go.
We're so excited. We have such a great eclectic show today.
Absolutely.
So many fun things. I think almost everything, maybe except for a couple of items, has never been shown on a live before.
No, not on the live.
They've been part of videos, of course.
We have a hello from Winston-Salem. We have a hello from Florida. Hello, everyone. It's so good to see you.
Yes. Welcome in, everybody. And welcome to everybody who is watching on the replay. We really are grateful that you decided to come and watch us.
Omelet misses us.
Aww. Omelet.
Hi, Omelet.
Omelet.
Hey, who are we?
I'm Harleen.
I'm Will.
And in the background, behind the scenes, off camera, doing the heavy lifting is Gary. And this is
Rhodey.
And together we are Picker Road. We go out into the world, all over the country, and actually all over the world to find treasures, to curate special items, and bring them back for you.
Shannon is watching from Hartsville, Tennessee, and we've got the Mississippi Gulf Coast. That's fantastic. This is what I absolutely love about doing these lives, is that we get folks from all over the country and all over the world. Massachusetts, thank you, Stephanie. It's like the world becomes a smaller place for just a couple of hours when we're all together.
We get
to chat, we get to have conversations. I love when people start having conversations in the chat with each other.
Sure.
And it's like we're a big family, and we get to come together and have this wonderful time together.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And we also want to thank everyone for all your beautiful, well-healing wishes when we were under the weather. We really appreciate it. It meant the world to us. We read every single one of them.
Absolutely.
And thank you so much. And that kind of goes to your theme of a family.
It does.
And creating this friendship and this community.
Yes, absolutely.
It's a place to have fun. Hopefully you'll find a treasure that you'd like to have in your world. And
part of your world.
I never learn, do I? I give it to him every time. But it's just a fun place to hang out and see other people and converse.
Yes.
Commune.
Indeed.
Be together.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, and it's also kind of profitable because we do hedgehog races.
Giveaways.
In case anybody is new, let's explain it.
Okay, so we've got a jam-packed show tonight. We have a lot of items.
A lot.
And then let me bring up our QR code here. So we have everything available on pickerroad.com. You can use this handy-dandy QR code to get on the website and see everything we're going to be offering today and everything else on the website. Everything that you purchase from the time that we have started until we do our hedgehog race will get you a hedgehog in the race. So if you purchase 3 items, you get 3 hedgehogs. If you purchase 1, you get 1. If you purchase 100, you get 100. At the end of the show, we are going to do our hedgehog races. We're not doing 1.
We're not doing 2.
We're doing 3. And every single person who wins the hedgehog race will receive $15 in Picker Road bucks, which you can use any way that
Any
you
way
want.
you want.
You could
Go
buy
over-
something outright with
Have
that.
some fun.
Yeah. So, and people do that all the time. It's so much fun to always see people redeem their codes and use them on there. So,
Everyone has always gotten used.
yes,
And
absolutely.
then we send it out right after the show.
You'll get an email right after we finish that will have a special code in there that you enter in when you check out.
So easy.
Takes $15 off right away.
And shopping is so easy.
Mm-hmm.
As Will said, this code is going to come up, a different code for each item, and it will take you to that item. Or if you don't want to, we'll talk about hovering the phone.
Okay, so there's QR codes. A QR code is this very easy little thing where you go into your camera mode, and if you bring that QR code up, just like I'm doing on the screen here, it'll open your browser up, and then all of a sudden, you're on pickerroad.com.
Yay!
So, pickerroad.com, if you don't have the QR code, you just type in pickerroad.com. No www, just pickerroad.com. It'll take you there. The first thing you will see is the poster for tonight's show, Live Shopping with Picker Road. You click Shop Now, and you can see all the items. Now, it is smart to go ahead because sometimes people run ahead and grab the items before we even get to show them.
Right. You don't have to wait till we show the item.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi,
So
Nancy.
good to see you.
Hi, Veronica.
Thank you all so much for being here. It's so wonderful to see your names on there.
Hi, Momoru.
Aw.
Thank you. Our channel is growing, and I can only imagine how it's going to grow after the next couple of months
Ooh.
and the content that we're bringing. We'll talk about that in a
We
minute.
got stuff coming.
But-
Hey, I want to take a sip of my drink. I'm going to keep myself hydrated here. Hey,
Hydrate.
I don't have a Starbucks cup.
Oh, okay. William, you have a Star Trek mug.
I have a Star Trek mug.
Where did you get that?
That my wonderful friend, our wonderful friend, Carrie, the Desert Mermaid, she bought this for me at that wonderful sidewalk sale at the Antique Mall of America.
We had a really fun time. We were filming with Carrie, with sunny Las Vegas, with Mikey Bags of Money, and we saw lots and lots of viewers and subscribers and friends. It was a really fun day.
It was so much fun. You know, there was one of the sellers there who has a booth in the Antique Mall of America.
Uh-huh.
Her daughter was an amazing singer. She was doing like karaoke out there.
I know.
So she is just getting into the YouTube game, and she was at 997 subscribers. And Picker Road, Mikey, and Sunny, the three of us together,
and
Carrie got her to 1001.
Yeah.
So she had a huge celebration. We were having a
It
really
was
fun
great.
time out there.
Hello, Pamela. Good to see you. Thank
We-
you for being here. Thank you all for being
Truly,
here.
thank you.
It's
I want to
so
show this.
exciting.
I'll show this mug. Isn't this cool? It's all the famous ships from Star Trek. This is from the early 90s, and it's in really great condition. Carrie found it in the box, and she got it for me.
It was so
She
thoughtful.
knows I love Star Trek.
Beyond thoughtful. So, well, that's what our little community is all about.
Absolutely.
So it's great. So okay. So we've talked about
Excuse
how
me.
easy it is to purchase on pickerroad.com. You can jump ahead at any time. What else should we talk about? Shipping.
Yes.
If for any reason Shopify, which is the platform that Picker Road is located on, it's kind of like the mall in which we have our store. If for any reason it goes over a couple of bucks, we refund that right back to you. Anybody that purchases from us on a regular basis knows they see their little refunds if for any reason the shipping was over.
Just this morning, we send a whole bunch back to a whole bunch of people.
So please shop with confidence.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfectly safe, and we always have your back. Always.
Absolutely.
Let's see what else. Well, let's talk about our schedule.
Yes.
Next week we are going to be in Catalina, California.
Ooh, I am so excited. Catalina Island. I have not been there since I was in middle school.
We're very excited. We're going to explore the island and take you right along with us. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Get ready for that. May, we're going to be in Hawaii.
Aloha.
We're going to take you on a tropical adventure of picking,
Mm-hmm.
and you're going to see wonderful sights, and it's going to be great.
Of course, we're going to explore history there. As you know, I love to explore history.
So we will have a lot to do there, and hopefully some fabulous picking. We've
Mhm.
gotten all sorts of tips on where to go,
Yes.
and we're taking you right along with us. And then in June,
Oh, just a little tiny trip. Nothing big. Nothing epic, nothing life-shattering. We're going on the 1,000-mile garage sale.
We're flying to the East Coast, and we are jumping on in Baltimore. We will
Yes.
we're coming into New York and New Jersey first. Then we're going down to Baltimore. We will jump on 7 states, 5 days.
Maryland, West Virginia, Pennsylvania,
Ohio,
Indiana, Ohio, and Missouri.
and we will be going on the 1,000-mile garage sale. Can you imagine? This has been a bucket list item for me for my whole life.
I have been so excited for this. I've been thinking about this for years. We've been talking about this since I was a
excited.
teenager.
We've rented this monster car. It's almost as big as the Beast. Since we're flying in, we have to rent a car. The Beast will have to just sit this one out. But it's going to be the Beast 2. It's giant, and we are so excited. It's going to be great. And we are actually going to go live from the sale one of the days.
Yes, we're going to do a live. We have no idea what'll happen. It may just it may be like 20 minutes of us talking in the car, and then we get to a sale, and then we talk for 20 minutes, and we get to another, or maybe there's 200 sales right in front of us, and we're live for 6 hours straight. We do not know what will happen.
It's going to be exciting.
Experience the journey right along with us.
Right along with us, unscripted, raw.
I am
right
so
there with
excited.
us. And you can type in if you want me to grab something. It's going to be so much fun. You guys are not going to believe it.
It's going to be epic.
Is epic.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got Gary at the wheel, so we're in good hands.
When I talked to the rental car company, I said, so it says unlimited miles, right? And they said, yes. I said, you mean that, right? And I said, yes. And they said, okay, so 5,000 miles. And they said, okay.
Because don't forget, after we finish with that,
I don't think they know.
We're going to be going other places. You want to talk about it?
I think we're going to give you a little heads up here. So we announced the garage sale itself months ago. And as we put the plan together, we got a few little add-ons to it. So we are not only going to go from east to west, but when we hit St. Louis, Missouri, we're going to kind of loop around a little bit. We are going to pick up my best friend, Tyler, who you have all seen on the channel many times. And we are going to keep the picking fun going. We're going to Memphis. Picker Road's going to Graceland.
We're going to Graceland.
Uh-huh.
We've got a VIP tour
We got a
arranged.
VIP tour of Graceland.
And you know what? If we go to Graceland, you go to Graceland.
And we're gonna pick in Memphis. We're gonna pick in Nashville. We're gonna pick in North Carolina.
Then we're heading out to North Carolina, beautiful Carolina, and do some picking there too.
Carolina in my mind.
Very exciting. And then we have to get home.
Then we're driving all the way back home, which means we're picking all the way across America in a whole nother direction. I think on that side, we're going to Louisville. We're going up to Kansas City. We're going back to Wyoming. We have got so much in store for you. There's going to be a month of picking across America coming.
It's going to be great.
Oh, Sharon is watching us on her 75-inch TV.
Thanks, Sharon.
Don't you love a big TV?
I know, Barb. Oh, Elvis. And Nancy's right. We're going to kind of need 5 beasts. Well, the plan is if we get so much stuff, we might have to get a trailer.
We might be getting a trailer.
So whatever we do, it's going to be spontaneous, unscripted, and you're going to see it all.
You're going to see every single second of
everything.
I'm so excited.
Oh, my gosh. I have to have a drink. I'm so excited.
Okay.
It's only seltzer water in my Vegas mug.
Yep, there's a Starbucks mug. And I'm on peach Snapple right now.
Okay, so we wanted to just
we're definitely going to see Family Barb. We're going to see you. That's the last thing I got to say. We're still working on the details, but along the way,
to meet as many of you as we can meet up with.
We are going to post certain spots where we'll be, and hopefully, if anybody's nearby and they want to come over and say hi, we would love to meet all of you. That's what a huge part of this is about, is getting to meet fellow pickers and all you wonderful folks that we have gotten to know on here. So
yeah, so let me see where somebody said Yes,
lot of
Pamela said we might run into a lot of East Coast pickers.
Oh,
well, we're looking forward to it.
totally hoping so. We're gonna possibly even put like a magnet or a decal on the side of the car too, with the QR code, so that people can follow us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're working on different ideas,
There's
and
gonna
we're going to
be-
have special wristbands that's going to be picking across America.
Yes, indeed. So Trixie, we are going to be in Pennsylvania, I believe, the second day of the 1,000-mile garage sale. We're going to kind of be in the Amish country.
I think so. We're going to post it. We've got all our reservations, everything set, from planes, trains, automobiles, hotels, everything.
Yeah.
Everything is set. We just have to kind of narrow down where we're going to be able to meet up with
Each
people.
landing spot
So,
and everything.
yeah,
It's
so-
so exciting.
Yeah.
We also have Hawaii to get through first.
Right.
So
We have Catalina to get through before Hawaii.
Yeah, it's going to be a marathon, and we've got a lot coming.
Well,
so
this is what Picker Road is all about. And this is what we want to bring to you guys,
yes.
to our family, to our community here at Picker Road. And it's going to be an exciting summer. Let's get ready for the sale.
We
Come
got some
on.
items to show.
We
Okay,
do.
if you have not yet, please hit the thumbs up button. There's a thumbs up button somewhere down here, somewhere in this vicinity. So I need to see as many thumbs up as possible. It's completely free. All it does is tell Google and YouTube that you're having a good time, and it maybe bumps us up on that listing so that a few more people come and join the show.
And it keeps us out on the road.
Indeed.
Hit the open road.
All right.
All right.
What is our first item?
The first item is really beautiful. This is a designer. It is vintage. It is Vera Bradley.
Ooh, here, I'll hold it up.
Hold it right above.
Look at that peacock.
It is a dish. Now that is the one that is, let me just read the back of it. Yeah, it's Vera Bradley. It's the collection Andrea by Sadak. I can't read that little one. The glare was on it. But
It is My Home is the name of the collection.
My Home.
This is the Peacock collection. And doesn't this look like something right out of Bridgerton?
Well, the thing with this one is I really love the color. You know, it is a Tiffany blue.
It is.
Now, Tiffany, of course, has a monopoly on that color. And no one else can really use the words Tiffany blue. But that truly is the color. And it's just so beautiful. It's got the peacock in the middle. And then all around the edge, you've got like peacock feathers. And it's ornate. I mean, it could be used for so many different things. It would look beautiful on any display, beautiful on a dresser, a nightstand, in a bathroom with soaps. It's got so much going for it. I really thought it was beautiful. I like Vera Bradley. I like the work.
Give me a
It's
measurement on
beautiful.
that.
I'll give you a measurement on it there. I like the way you said that. With the
Nancy
authority.
says we could meet and purchase directly from the beast too. Totally.
You can do anything you want, Nancy.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We're going to have all the details coming.
It's 7 by 7.
7 by 7.
7 inches by 7
It's got
inches.
nice depth on it too.
And it does. It
See
does
that?
have a nice depth, a nice flare. Do you see the way it flares out?
Mm-hmm.
And what are we doing? We're doing $28 on that.
$28.
I brought the price down on that. I think we did originally 46.
I believe
Now,
so.
when we price an item, we base it on extensive research and comps.
Mhm.
And I always bring items down much lower than comps because I want you guys to get, good deals.
Absolutely.
We're bringing you our curation of products and items is to bring you guys really good quality and
Mhm.
things that you're going to really enjoy having.
And this came from that phenomenal sale that I got that one dish that was over 100 years old that was been the wedding gift.
Oh, you're right.
Remember with the
Yes.
story on the back of
Yes,
it?
yes.
Yeah.
That was a great sale. Boy, pretty much everything sold out.
Mhm.
They had some beautiful items.
So Jeweled Bombshell is asking what island we're okay. So our main picking will be in Honolulu and that area, but when we're there, so we're actually going there to film content for one of the TV shows
Animal
that
Zone.
we work on. So we will be island hopping. So hopefully you'll get to see some views of the other islands, and I'm hoping we'll get some picking time. But the majority of our picking time will be in Honolulu.
Right, we're going early.
Yes.
And we're staying on Waikiki. We have an Uber, not Uber,
a Turo.
Turo.
We're renting a car for 48 hours on Turo.
And we're going to pick and pick and pick and pick and pick.
Yes.
So it's going to be a lot of fun all over Honolulu and Waikiki. So that's, of course, that's the island of Oahu.
Mhm.
And then, of course, we'll be going to Kona, the big island.
We're going to
I think we're
Maui,
going to Maui
and I believe we have a day on Kauai.
and Kauai. So,
Oh, Barb, thank you. Barb enjoyed the Carson City video.
oh, good. I'm
We
glad.
had so much fun up there.
We did. We had
Yeah.
fun in Virginia City, too. Oh, she's
Oh,
from Hawaii,
the Big Island. Wonderful. We're so
Great.
looking forward to going back there. It's been about 15 years, I think,
Yeah, we
since we
haven't
were
been
on the
there
island last.
forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
All right. So,
And so
that
there is our Peacock Collection Vera Bradley dish with what I like to say is a Tiffany blue border. Beautiful.
excellent.
Thank you so much. Next, we're moving into some little jewelry. This is beautiful. I'm trying to think now. I got this. Where did I get this? This is fairly recent.
I think this was from the mega, the biggest find ever boxes.
It was, I think.
I'm pretty sure.
I think you're right.
If you haven't seen it yet, go back and watch it.
It's
The
good.
title of the video is Our Biggest Score Ever, where she got not just one, but two incredible lots of jewelry from two separate sales.
It was
It
amazing.
was one of those days that,
that
you know,
dream of.
it was the day you dream of. It was the same day I got my Nintendo Game Boy original in perfect condition.
Oh, you don't like that too much, do you? Can you hold this up to
Sure
the camera?
thing.
This is a very vintage. It's made out of these beautiful shells.
Look at that. Let me show the
It's
depth
just
here.
gorgeous.
Look at how
It's
deep that
beautifully
is.
done. Yes, Barb. Amazing. There's just no words. It was just amazing.
Not to mention, you also found that incredible art glass apple from the same seller. She wanted like $1 for it.
Yeah, I mean,
In
okay.
one of those days. One of those
Okay.
days.
Now, when I bought it, though, I didn't know what was really in there.
Nope.
I
No
mean,
clue.
you don't know until you open it up and get it back to the office, and
And find solid gold and find orient and flume.
it's amazing. And find this kind of a flower. It's just so beautiful and just perfect for spring.
It is. And you can see the age. Look at the
It is. It's
look at
quite old.
The pin on the back.
It's the
That is-
plastic on the
that-
back.
You can see that that's much older.
And we have that at $29.
What's our measurement on that?
It is 2.5 inches.
Very nice.
Very good. Beautiful. I love that piece. Okay. I'll let you show the
Oh,
sterling
yes.
silver.
Yes, indeed. Now this is heavy. This has got some
Not
weight to
bad.
it. It's a nice weight for it. Video around, yes, exactly, right around my birthday. So this is really fun. It's got soul sisters in little cubes there.
Mother's Day is coming up, and
Yeah.
you might want to give your sister.
It's got a nice toggle clasp here. And as you can see in the photos, I'm going to try and hold it here, but as you can see right there and in the detailed photos, it is marked 925. This is it's over an ounce.
It is.
It's well over an ounce of sterling silver,
double strand.
and it's on this nice toggle here, so we can close it there like that. I'm not the best at doing this because
I know.
I don't wear bracelets.
Well, I'm glad. Oops. It's beautiful, though.
Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Stephanie says you have magnificent taste.
Oh, thank you so
That's
much.
very sweet.
You're very kind. Thank you. Let me give you a measurement. 7 inches. I think it's a really cute bracelet. I
It
really
is.
do.
It
The
is.
double strand. Am I going to lose my voice?
Oh, if you do, I got you.
Ah,
You see why we haven't been live for a little while. We wanted to give some time,
I
but
couldn't talk.
you know, we've been through all the antibiotics and all that stuff.
And
So
we did not have COVID
No,
or
no, no.
anything. Just had bronchitis.
yeah,
That's it. We got it, but we've been well now for a while. It's just that if I start talking too much, and we're doing the Soul Sisters sterling silver for $32.
that's like less than melt value, I think.
Less than melt value. Okay.
Yes. I'm saying that's more than an ounce of sterling silver.
Oh, I love these. Look at these glazed pottery mugs.
These are so
These
great.
are gorgeous.
So these are actually a known studio too.
Padilla.
Padilla. I'll show you the signature there
There it
on
is.
one, and then the other one.
Look at those.
You can also see that they're different signatures, so they are hand done.
Same artist.
Same signature, but I'm saying they're not like it's not a print.
Stamp.
It's not a stamp or a printed signature. Look at the drips on these.
They're really, really pretty.
Not just on the outside, but I love the inside drip too. Isn't that fantastic?
They've never been used. They're just beautiful condition.
Mm-hmm.
And they're really comfortable to hold.
They are.
Let me hold it. Look at that.
Cheers.
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 Cheers. Cheers.
You need to drink hot water.
Yeah, probably, Veronica. I've got bubbly, and that usually helps. It's just if I talk too long and too much.
Well,
what are the chances, right?
But we missed you all, and we wanted to be here.
Absolutely. And we're really well. We feel great.
Oh, yeah.
We're just getting over our voices.
Mm-hmm.
Let me give you a measurement on these. Each one measures about 3.5 inches, just a hair over.
Very good.
But they're lovely. And look at the square handle. Oh, I got to hold it up because the thing is in the way. Look at the square handle. Isn't that nice?
That's great.
Very comfortable. Very comfortable to hold. Just the right weight.
Are we doing
well
like Pirates
done.
of the Caribbean? Yo,
Yo
ho,
ho,
yo,
yo
ho.
ho.
Pirate's life for me.
We did that pretty well.
Oh, that's all right.
Well, not too bad.
I just saw they announced yesterday.
B-.
They announced yesterday that Johnny Depp is returning as Jack Sparrow in another film.
What?
Another Pirates of the Caribbean film.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's been like 10 years since he's done one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun.
I had to interview him in an SUV one time.
Yeah. He didn't want to do the actual press line.
That's a whole story.
So we had to get him right as he was getting out of the car, and they said you have this 1 minute to get this quick little interview. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Cheers.
Cheers. Those are nice. And we're doing them as a set. So you get both of them for $28.
Mm-hmm.
Handmade. Handmade. Oh, these Swedish candlesticks. Swedish candlesticks. These came from Reno, right?
I believe so. Now, of course, that famous Swedish red, just like the Dala horses and the floral painted design on them, they are both stamped made in Sweden. I'll show you on the others.
They have these new little candles. You can switch them out if you want to use green or white. And these can be used any time of the year because they're that Swedish motif.
Yes, indeed.
Just like the Dala horses.
Exactly.
The Dala horses aren't only brought out on the holidays.
But that rich red is just so lovely.
And the little handles, they're very sweet.
And at $18 for the two, that makes it $9 per candle. Math.
And each one is about, without the candle, about 3 inches high. And I really like them.
They are.
They
really
have
nice.
a Laura called. They do.
They
Barb.
do. Yes.
Yeah, she loves the Swedish. Any of the Swedish motifs, the Swedish wood, everything. What shop were we in with her? And she was looking at something very similar to this. I think it was in.
It was in Vienna.
Vienna.
Yeah. So Trixie is asking if there's any pictures of me when I was little. If you actually go back and look at my birthday stream from about a month ago,
it's so cute.
There are some photos on there in the poster, and then during the show, I think we showed a few of me when I was a little one.
Thank you, Trixie. You're so sweet.
Thank you.
And he was adorable. So cute. Cutest little baby ever. His brother was pretty darn adorable. David had big brown eyes. William had big blue eyes.
What's our measurement on these?
I said that already. You're trying to distract me.
There we go.
Oh, we're going to have to get out some baby pictures at some point. I think Gary can find them.
Two can play this game.
Oh, I know. That's why I don't do it. He can do anything. He could put my head on a seagull and have me fly by.
No. Reality is much more fun.
These are adorable, and they are $18. Thank you, Gary.
All right, we got a couple of Disney items here.
Oh,
now, this is one that I actually found in Florida, right, just south of the parks. This is original.
Aren't they rare?
These are rare. So I've had these before, but I've had the riverboat ones. The castle ones are harder to find. And this is original, made in Japan, Walt Disney World. This is early on. This is 1970s. This is from right when the park first opened. And this is
Look how clean they
Walt
are.
Disney World. Both of them have the stoppers and the original made in Japan
Which
tags
makes me
on
think they
them.
were never used.
I don't think they were ever used.
No.
I found these at Antique Mall, y'all, which is a really fun, huge antique mall in Miami. They were very kind to invite me to come in there and film a video right before I boarded my cruise back in February. And it just was such a fun place. And I had a feeling, being in Southern Florida, that I was going to find some great Disney World items.
Yeah, Disneyland.
And of course, you know, this is
Disney World, but it's their you know, everything is there.
Disney World. Hi, Sheila.
Hi, Sheila.
Good to see you.
Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us.
And look at how clean these are. You know, coming up on 50 years old, probably.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Let me give you a height. Each one is about 2 3/4 inches high.
Now, I've heard people say before, which one? Let me know in the chat. Which one is salt and which one is pepper? So this one has 6 and this one has 4 holes. So you tell me in the chat which one is salt and which one is pepper.
Right, because I always get confused.
Yeah.
And you are asking $18.
That's $9 per shaker. Math.
And we are keeping the Disney theme going with this gorgeous little doohickey.
This is from last night's episode.
It is.
I just found this here in Vegas the other day. This is brand new, never been used. Look at how clean and just beautiful this silver tone is on this. Look at this. Nancy saying, my nephew proposed to his future wife in the castle.
Oh, how romantic.
Happily ever after
How
with the bride and groom.
Fun. How fun.
Yep. That's just the...
That'd be perfect for a proposal picture.
That is the quintessential place to propose. It's just so beautiful, and
because it's the fairy tale,
and everybody applauds, and the cast members cheer you on and everything.
It is. It's
so wonderful.
It's fun.
Yes.
If you're a Disney person, that's it.
So Sherry is saying that salt has less holes.
There you go. That
Gotcha.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to have too much salt.
Now this holds a 5x7 photo. And again, I want to get in really tight there. If you can see the detail, do you see how there's like little accents in that in the frame within the frame there?
Yes, it's kind of like
they're like little rings.
Enamel.
Yeah, it's like enamel rings there. Just a wonderful piece for a Disney engagement or wedding.
Yes, Kim, I think you're right. Kim is agreeing that the salt goes in with the less holes because it comes out faster.
There we go. That makes sense.
Absolutely.
That makes sense. And this is, of course, I want to get
It's all labeled on the back.
Yeah, this is official Disney product. There's your Walt Disney World Resort from 2012.
And then you've got your
and it's got
serial.
The serial numbers on the bottom there.
So it's official.
I'm asking $28 on this. I actually looked it up. These were $100 new in the park
and sold.
And there was a period of time where you could buy them on Amazon through the Disney store. They were asking $130 for them on there. So brand new, $28.
Nice.
And it is,
it's a fun
and it does
find.
stand nicely like
good
that.
Good find.
Or you can hang it.
Yeah. It's got, yeah, absolutely. Very fun find.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gary. All right, from Disney World to France. Look at this flower frog. I want to have you hold that baby up.
Bonjour.
It's much taller than most of the ones I find.
Le frog.
It's just bulbous. So many of the ones are flatter, but this is really nice. It's made in France. I didn't count the holes. This is the 18 hole.
Okay, let's see. So it's got a big one in the center, and then it's got 2, 4, 6 larger ones on the inner ring,
7.
and then 2. Okay, so I'm going to keep a finger here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
12, and so 19
19
holes.
holes.
I think they call it an 18 because I'm not sure that they count the center
They might not
one.
count the center.
So that's what I thought. So it's really nice. It is vintage.
It is a golf.
Beautiful
It
condition.
is a round of golf in a flower frog. 18 holes.
Oh, listen to this. Bada bing.
Math.
Bada bing.
Math.
But this is fun. Let me give you the diameter here.
And at $26, that's like $1.20 a hole.
It's about 4 inches in diameter, and it's about 2 3/4 inches tall. So it's a really nice flower
It really
frog,
is.
'cause it's going to give your stems a lot of different height and a lot of different feel.
Mm-hmm.
Nice vintage piece.
Barb says, my brother just took my niece to Disney. She met Moana. Oh, that's so
Aw.
great.
In a matching princess dress. Oh, isn't that what it's all about?
That's great.
Oh, that's so cute. That's so sweet. And there is our French frog. No legs.
Au revoir.
Au revoir, mon petit frog. All right. Okay, this is that pewter and porcelain made in Hong Kong, but it's Japanese porcelainware, and it was made for Robinson's.
This is heavy.
F.W. Robinson's and Company was a very, very high-end store on the West Coast. I think that all of their branches have closed. The one in Santa Barbara was bought out by Macy's, and it's no longer there. But it was, oh my goodness, what a fun store to shop at. It was kind of like a Bloomingdale's or an I Magnin, and they always had a lot of really nice products.
Now, I just want to say, I like this because we have a differing opinion now.
Okay.
Kat is saying that the shaker with more holes is for salt, with less for pepper, because you want less pepper.
Okay.
Now, interesting. So there's a difference of opinions here. I like this.
Continue
discussing.
There we go.
And while we continue discussing, I'm going to just take a quick second and say congratulations.
Oh.
Because we have our first hedgehog in the race.
Our first roly-poly hedgehog.
Is loading right now.
Woohoo!
And it is loading very slowly.
Thank you guys for being here. This is so much fun. We have missed you guys so much.
Aw, congratulations, the Disney frame.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to say Disney silver frame. Now, I didn't say at the beginning, as most of you know, because you've been here before, we name the hedgehogs in the race after the item, not the buyer, to respect your privacy.
Yes.
But if you want to share in the chat that you purchased something so people can congratulate you, that is completely your prerogative.
But yes, so the hedgehog, now there is a hedgehog officially named Disney Frame.
Disney Frame.
All right, Rhodey.
All right.
This is really heavy.
It is.
It's beautiful Japanese porcelain. So I'm assuming that, of course, this would be even though it's made in Hong Kong, it is a Japanese design. That's all pewter. This is vintage.
It's heavy.
It's heavy. It's very stunning. It's very stunning. And as I said, it was made exclusively for Robinson's and Company. It was sold there, and I'm sure when it was sold, it was a pricey piece.
Here, let me show the back here with that info on it. See that there?
But it's beautiful. It really is. I see a lot of these. No, actually, that's not true. I take that back. I see some of these porcelain pieces with the pewter, but most of them are damaged or they are just not pretty.
It is a lot of pewter.
This one
heavy.
Is beautiful.
So heavy.
Can you hold up the pattern?
Mm-hmm.
The colors are just really lovely, and they're vibrant yet they're just really pretty. I thought that it was a really stunning piece.
Again, this is from the same sale as the Vera Bradley that we started the show with. We only have a couple of items left from that because everything from that sale was high quality.
They had such beautiful taste.
Yes.
You know, and it makes me feel good that I can take these items and find them new homes, because that's what the family wants.
Indeed.
So, she just turned 5. She wore all princess dresses at the park.
That's so great.
5. Oh, how cute. Oh, my goodness.
The perfect age to experience Disney,
It really is. How much do you love Disney at 5?
Hey, Helen. So good to see you.
Hello, Helen.
Hi, Helen.
Yay, you made a live show.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, everyone, for being here. It's so great.
Yeah, we've got
We're back.
36 watching, I believe it says here. If you haven't already, please thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up.
There we go.
Let
Thank you,
YouTube
Gary.
know that you're enjoying the show. All
Well,
right.
I hope they're enjoying the show.
Mm-hmm.
Jokes not included.
Now I got to think of a joke. Ooh.
Ooh, we have some Aynsley.
This is from yesterday's episode. You just found this.
I just found this. I'll let you get it really close.
Look at the. Okay, so there's so many things going for this right now. First of all, I'll show you the bottom here with the Aynsley. So this is Aynsley,
Made in England.
fine English bone china. But let me show you everything that this got going for you. You've got the wild violets. Then you've got the butterfly.
I love the butterfly.
Then you've got
More wild
violets, and then you've got a wild violet up there. And this is the hexagon vase. The pictures of my brother might differ, says Barb. So let me show that Aynsley there. Aynsley established 1775. So it is truly one of the great old British manufacturers of fine goods like this.
And this is just such a beautiful little piece. Maybe to put on a windowsill or next to a bed.
Uh-huh.
And you just put a couple little stems in it. How lovely would that be?
Mm-hmm.
Really
Just
pretty.
perfect. And how tall is it?
It is 3.5 inches tall, and it is $16. And very, very pretty.
Lovely. Gonna show the detail
Sweet, delicate, refined. And I love the butterfly. And we'll put that right there. Thank you, Gary. And following up, I also got this at the same time.
Now this is Marlborough,
Marlborough.
of England, bone china made in England.
It's the June Garland
June
collection.
Garland. And let me show you up close.
It's just adorable. It's just a little demitasse size cup. I think you could put a little air plant in this. You could do so much with it, or you could use it and have a spot of tea. It's so small that would be about it. A spot of tea
At 4 p.m.
Precisely. Little high tea. But it's an adorable little piece. If you collect little cups and saucers,
Which a lot of people do.
lovely, lovely piece to display in your collection. Fine English bone china.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful with roses. They're like cabbage roses. They're very beautiful. And then what are the little blue flowers, do you think?
I'm not sure. Blue bonnets, maybe?
Well, it's not Texas.
Deep
it's
in the heart of Texas.
Of England. Beautiful, though. And all trimmed in gold. So it's a lovely little piece. And did I give you a height on the cup?
There you go.
The whole piece is about 2.5 inches tall. Very, very sweet. And that is $16 also. Very sweet little piece.
And congratulations.
Do we have a hedgehog?
We have a hedgehog in the race because somebody jumped ahead
Oh.
and got that wonderful Delft trivet. The tile trivet. We'll show it, of course.
That's
but
a
it is
beauty.
now a hedgehog in the race. I'm going to say Delft trivet.
Got beautiful provenance on the back. Very, very nice piece. Beautifully done. All right. So now there's a hedgehog named Trivet.
Delft trivet.
Delft trivet. Ooh.
Isn't that what you name your hedgehog?
Always. We're getting into some more jewelry. We got a lot of gorgeous jewelry today. Holy cow. This is art glass. It is on a silk kind of, not a rope, like a ribbon. It's got a lobster claw clasp and back.
Hi, Sue. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes. Hi, Sue. Thank you for being here and coming and joining us. And I'll let you get this beautiful art glass pendant. It's on silk with a lobster claw clasp. But look at that. It's a flower.
I'm going to have to take it off to show.
Go ahead and take it off. Gary was just styling it up.
Look at that, though.
Now, if you turn it sideways, it's got like a 3D effect.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got that gold, like kind of like the way you would see gold in water in a stream if you were mining for gold. It's just so pretty. It sparkles. I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but the sparkle on it is just beautiful.
Oh yeah. Do you see
Isn't
that?
that pretty? Now, if you don't care for that, the green silk, you could put that on anything. You could put it on a black rope, silk rope. You could put on a chain. You could put on anything your heart desires.
Rich black background on it there. And I'm really in awe of the depth and how much depth you see in it. It really is like 3D.
Yeah, it's a really, really pretty piece. Oh, I'm so glad, Sue.
That's so great.
I'm so glad. That's always what we strive for. We want you to see these items either when we're picking them and at the end of each video or when we're doing a live sale. And then you get them home and they're even more wonderful. And that's what we want.
It really, it's not marked Murano. It wouldn't surprise me if it was because it's of such a high quality.
I don't know. I usually on bowls and vases, I can tell because of the base. But on this one, I don't know. It might be, but I really don't know. But it's beautiful. I do know that.
Hello. Hello.
You make me laugh, Rhodey. You scare me and make me laugh.
I have 2 hedgehogs in the race.
Wonderful.
Congratulations to the buyer who bought both. So 2 hedgehogs in the race from one purchase, just like we were saying. And only one of these items is even in tonight's show, just like we say.
That's why we have
You've got
hundreds
and hundreds of items.
Hundreds of items.
The item from tonight's show is that beautiful studio art glass vase signed Williams. We'll show it in a little bit.
That is fabulous.
And then the
Beautiful piece.
green hued recycled glass bowl in the style of Fire and Light. That is a phenomenal piece.
That's beautiful.
Yes. Congratulations.
Wonderful. Congratulations.
So I am going to do
we have 2 more hedgehogs.
green hued bowl.
Well, I'm just going to keep showing this. Will you do that? I love it. Let me give you a measurement. On the pendant itself,
And
it is
blue Williams vase.
It is 1 3/4 inches by just a hair under one. Well, I'd say 1 inch across. And again, you can change out the silk and you can put it on whatever you'd like.
And
it's beautiful on the silk.
Congratulations.
It's a 16-inch right now.
To the purchaser of this beautiful piece.
Oh, nice. It's gorgeous. Thank you so much.
So I'm going to
Enjoy.
say flower art glass necklace.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful piece. Wear it in good health. Perfect for the spring. I can't believe we're in the spring already.
I know, right? Spring has sprung.
Spring has sprung. Spring is sprunging in Vegas. I tell you something. It's starting to warm up and it's been just beautiful. I think this is my favorite time in Vegas because it's still not very hot. It's getting warmer, but it's still beautiful in the mornings and we go out picking and there's a little bit of cool crispness in the air and it's so exciting.
I like this time of year because it's when the Golden Knights are in the Stanley Cup playoffs.
And then there's that.
My brother and I went to the game last night.
Of course they did.
They won their first game of the playoffs.
Yes.
Nice big fun win. Everybody's celebrating all over town. Okay, so Kat looked it up. Salt has fewer number of holes to limit salt intake. In Europe, it was reversed because pepper was an expensive spice.
There we are.
Now I have to contact family and learn if I'm confused or if mom was.
Aww. There's no right or wrong. It's whatever works.
And Barb says, my salt shaker needs tape over the holes.
That's funny.
That's great.
It is a beautiful pendant, Nancy. You are so right. I love that one. And here, this is so fun. Caw-caw. Caw-caw. I can't do it. You do it better. You can hold him up. We have a parrot pin.
Bring it up.
With feathers.
There it is.
Is that too funny?
Those are real feathers, too.
Yes, they are. I don't know if they're from a parrot, but they're real feathers. But it's an metal and enamel parrot. It's very vintage.
You want to buy me?
With colorful feathers. And it's just a lot of fun. Yes, Barb, they are.
I hope so. We hope so.
My boys are so excited.
And there's always a chance we may be going against a team from New Jersey, too. We'll see.
Which one?
The New Jersey Devils are in the playoff for the Eastern Conference.
Oh, my goodness.
So we'll see. We'll never know. Well, we'll know in a month or so. What I was going to say is, as you've heard us talk about, we do a television show called Animal Zone, and we've had the fortune of working with a vast number of animals over the years.
And some beautiful parrots.
Beautiful parrots. Now, one of the funniest ones, though, that still makes me laugh to this day, is that we were filming
it had a potty mouth.
Yeah, we were filming in Los Angeles, and this parrot was rescued by this gentleman who rescues animals in abusive situations. So he got this parrot, and the parrot had been trained to say nothing but bad words. Now
our host did not know that.
He did not know that when we started filming this. We're a television show, and we have standards.
We're not a family show,
and we don't do language or anything. So for the first time in the history of that show, I had to bleep, and we had to bleep a parrot. So the guy who was trying to rehabilitate the parrot, so it's LA, he was trying to teach the parrot to say, "Let's go Dodgers," and instead the parrot would just go, "Beep you." So we're filming, and he didn't tell us about this, and our host is standing there with this beautiful, long-tailed, like, macaw parrot that's like 40 years old with this giant plumage, and it just goes, "Beep you." And everybody just kind of stops and looks around, and we're like, what?
So William, of course, not only is the director of the show, but also the editor. So when he says he has to bleep it, it's like on those TV shows we used to like a black cloud and a beep, beep. So he had to kind of take care of that. That's our big parrot story.
But I will never not be able to look at a parrot and not think about that bird. That bird was so funny because the bird doesn't know that it's saying something awful.
It's just saying the words.
It's saying the words it was trained to say. But hopefully, that was a few years ago. Hopefully now, if you talk to it, he says,
broke it.
"Let's go Dodgers."
Let's go Dodgers. But this parrot is guaranteed not to have a potty mouth. It's a sweet parrot.
I am offended.
With beautiful feathers.
And again, an older piece. Look at the backing on that and the design. You can just see that it's an older piece.
Yeah, the metal and the enameling and the feathers. It's just a fun piece.
It is.
It'd be a fun piece on a collar. And you know what I've been talking about too is, do you remember what I had? When you were growing up, I used to collect a lot of pins.
You put them on pillows.
I put it on a pillow. Not like a pillow that you sleep on a bed, but, a decorative pillow with, much harder surface. And you can create pin pillows.
Yes.
And they're just really fun. Really, really fun. So he would be a great addition to that. Or she. Actually, with these colors, it could be a she. And all the way with all her feathers, she's 4.5 inches long and a lot of fun. And that is our parrot. And she is, what is she? She's $19. Thank you, Gary. And rounding out this little segment of jewelry is this beautiful solid copper. It's marked on the inside, solid copper with a brass accent.
I'm going to show you right there above my
Can you get
finger.
it there?
You can
there
see there's the solid copper, and it's in the photos, of course. We put all the details in the photos on the listing.
And
but
it is somewhat adjustable because it is
open. It's open,
it's
so
an
you can
open bangle.
Adjust. But look at the design on that.
It's very lovely.
Isn't that lovely?
Very beautiful. And you know what? Copper is having a moment.
Yeah.
Copper is just selling so fast.
Well, people also, they wear copper because it supposedly eases arthritis, some people say.
Yes, they do say that.
Yeah.
I don't know the medical basis for that, but I know a lot of people do that. But copper is just having a moment right now. It's a lot of vintage pieces in copper. And this is a lovely bracelet. Really nice, easy to slip on. And somewhat adjustable.
Yes.
It's just really, really nice piece. And it goes very well with your Picker Road bracelet.
Aw.
Join the journey. Really nice little bracelet. Sweet. And we are offering that for $24.
Very nice.
I do like, it's heavy too.
Uh-huh.
It's got nice weight to it. Very pretty. Really nice weight. You see the design. Just lovely, kind of like a braid design done. And a little accent at the end. Nicely finished. All right. Thank you, Gary. Yes, exactly, Barb. The patina on copper can get so beautiful. That's why I very seldom will polish anything I get in copper.
Yes, we leave
Because
that up to you.
if someone wants to have that original patina, it's really beautiful. How about a little blue sky?
Ooh, how about more than a little? How about 3 blue skies?
These are
from last night's episode.
blue sky.
These are vintage too because they are all marked 2000. Hard to believe that's a quarter century ago.
2000 doesn't sound like it's 25 years
25
old.
years ago. They do this like psychological thing, and you say to somebody, when was 20 years ago? And somebody will say, 1990 or something. You don't think that was 2005 was 20 years ago.
I don't know.
You
Time
say,
is going by.
When was 50 years ago? And somebody says, 1960 or something.
I know.
It's
Which is actually 70 years ago.
Can you believe it?
No, 60
65.
65.
65 years ago. But anyway.
Okay. These are little votives.
3 of them.
And they're very beautiful.
They've got a flower motif. Look at the depth on them. I love Heather Goldming's style for blue sky. They all have their original stickers, so I don't think these have ever been used.
No, because the original stickers are in the inside.
Uh-huh. And the stickers say, it just reminds you to never leave a burning candle unattended. And
they're beautiful because you're going to have, it's got the piercing in it, so you're going to have the flame, the light flicker through.
The sunflower.
And each one is so different.
Yes.
And they have that very handmade feel that blue sky has, that kind of uneven, and the colors and the gold accent. And they're just lovely. And let's hold all 3 of them up though, because we've got the QR code in front of it.
Oh yes, absolutely. Sorry, I'm Rhodey's making an announcement.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
Congratulations.
Yes. Again, not in tonight's show, but congratulations to the purchaser of the Robinson Ramsbottom Sun and Moon Pottery Planter.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful piece.
Yes. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
These are beautiful. Can you hold that one? I'll hold this one. And all 3 of them, I'll have you hold this one up, and all 3 of them go together. Kind of like a little triptych for a windowsill or anywhere you'd want to display them.
And at $36, that's $12 per votive. Math.
We looked We looked them up, and they
sell for a lot more than that.
They do. And each one is just about 3 inches, between 2 3/4 and 3 inches tall. And they're just lovely. I like these a lot. That beautiful kind of crystalline inside, the pink. Look at that lime green. Really pretty. And then, of course, the cream. Really beautiful. Really nice pieces. Gorgeous condition.
Kim is saying, I pay off my mortgage in 2030. At the time, I thought it was way in the future.
I know. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. 5 years away.
Congratulations. Only 5 years away.
Congratulations. That's a great achievement.
Yeah.
And then there's the sunflower.
I know people in Santa Barbara, I'm sure they do it all over, but I know people in Santa Barbara who actually throw big parties when they pay off their mortgage, because a mortgage in Santa Barbara is usually, $1.5 million. But
crazy.
Yeah, we had friends who had a huge, they were chefs, so they did a big dinner party when they paid off their condo mortgage.
And do you see what this one is? This is a fish. See the fish?
Oh.
Glub, glub.
Oh, gotcha.
Isn't that great?
Gotcha.
I love the fish. And then the last one is the cabbage rose. Country rose.
All new.
Beautiful. Okay. Thank you, Gary.
Blue sky smiling at me.
And you get all 3 of them.
Nothing but blue skies do I see.
Is that a depression song?
It's Al Jolson.
Oh, okay. Milk glass.
We got 3 milk glass listings
we
here.
Do. This is the first one. This is pretty much the basic milk glass diamond cut shape on it. Very classic. The fluted edge on top. Beautiful design. You
9
guys
inches
know
tall.
milk glass. 9 inches tall.
This one has a number, looks like 6 or 9, probably 9 for 9 inches
9
tall.
inches, yeah.
From the mold on the bottom.
And this one is $14.
14.
That's lovely. This next one is a hobnail swung with a beautiful base on it with the hobnails and the swung, just the hint of swung vase on top. This was beautiful. This came from an antique mall in Carson City.
Virginia City.
This is the Virginia City?
This is Virginia City.
Okay.
This was that lovely one right on the edge of town.
Oh, okay.
Where I also found those vintage Vegas ashtrays. I went all the way to Carson City and Reno and Virginia City to find stuff from Vegas.
Same state.
Yeah.
Same state.
But this is so great. This is, I mean, I feel like I'm doing 2001: A Space Odyssey. It's like dum dum dum.
Da-dum.
Swung vase. Milk glass, milk
This
glass, milk glass.
So this is a little hard to find, this one. I haven't seen too many like this. So this one is $29. And let me give you a height. This one is 8 1/4 inches tall. Really nice. Now, someone asked me to start, buying more milk glass.
Yeah.
So I did it.
I think it's having a moment.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's that one. And finally, we have a pair. I paired these two together because I thought the shapes were interesting. And the two of them, we're pairing them both for $22. So basically $11 each. But they're fun. And it's fun to pair them together. This is a very Art Deco shape.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is just classic. The taller one measures 8 3/4 inches.
Now this one actually has an L on the bottom, so I'm not sure.
I don't know.
If you know milk glass, let us know what an L on the bottom means. I love the wisdom of the crowd when we
and this is 6 inches.
Learn things together doing this.
Well, we've cleared up some salt and pepper questions.
Indeed. Or have we created even more confusion?
Oh, Barb! Ow! Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry, Barb.
I know. It's hard. All right, so there's those two, and they go together.
And
they don't have to be together, but we're
congratulations,
selling them together.
Congratulations to the owner of the milk glass swung vase.
That's a beauty, and it's rare, as obviously you know. Congratulations.
Milk glass swung vase is how you would name your hedgehog too, right?
Always. Now this next
Here,
piece.
little milk glass swung vase. Here, little milk glass swung vase.
Okay.
I'm calling the hedgehog over.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, how about calling the dragonfly over? This was heavy.
This is
a mirror.
And I just want to also say,
yes,
congratulations.
Yes, I've got a heavy
to the purchaser of the Blue Sky trio of votives.
Those are so sweet. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Those are really sweet. I think they're going to look stunning.
And we have 8 hedgehogs in the race.
Oh, we're going to have a race.
Let me get you a QR code up for this, and then I'll hold this up for you.
All right.
This was one of the signature items from yesterday's episode.
It gives good light.
I love.
Look, it's like a ring light.
Oh, are you getting light? I just love the design of this.
This is a new piece.
Yeah.
This is probably from Home Goods or someplace. But don't forget, Home Goods buys products from high-end manufacturers. Now we got some fingerprints on it right here, so that will clean all off when you get it. But this is a really interesting piece.
Oh, okay. I was wondering, Karen. I had a feeling.
Libby.
So it is Libby.
Thank you, Karen.
That makes sense.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
I love how smart you guys are.
Okay, so this has 4 mirrors for the wings, and then then 5 mirrors for the tail.
It's very well done.
And then look at here, you're getting a little reflection view. You can see some of my Star Trek autographs on the wall there. But look at, and then you can see our reflections on the computer.
Turn around.
I love it.
turn it around, and you can see, you can hang it.
There's your
It's
hanger
all
for
ready
it.
to hang with the nail. It's heavy. I think it'd be spectacular as an accent piece. I don't buy a lot usually of newer items like this, but when I feel that they're well made and they're quality and they're interesting enough, then I think I want to have more of diversity.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think this
Got
is a
it. It's
really,
heavy.
yes. I love the detail on the body of this guy. He's so cute. Very sweet and really well made. And with the gold and mirrors, you know, even though he's a new item, he kind of has that Hollywood Regency feel. And I think he'd be great on a decor wall.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you could surround him with pictures of nature if you're doing a nature wall. I just think he's great. So he's fun. He's fun. Thank you, Gary. Sweet. Oh, and this. Look at this. I'll let you hold this shadow box up.
Oh, yes.
Usually when I find these, they are broken.
Yes.
This one was in beautiful
It's
condition.
always heartbreaking when you see them and they've got damage.
It's the 3D shadow box with the carved stone. It's just beautifully done.
You can see the depth there.
It's so vintage. It's got the coral and the green. I believe that's jadeite.
Yes.
And it's just so lovely. And the saying that it says, will you read it?
Everything goes well with you. That's what it says.
In other
up
words,
there.
it's wishing you well.
And it is made in Taiwan, Republic of China.
It's old.
It's got its original sticker on the back there.
So I think that that's a really nice piece. And look at the top part where you're holding it. Look at the design element. Isn't that a nice little design element?
Very
nice. If you've got an Asian theme, or you just love shadow boxes that are vintage and well done.
Yes, it's lovely.
And let me give you the diameter. It measures 7 1/4 inches across. So lovely piece. And again, I chose it because of the condition. It's a beautiful time capsule. It really is. And $24. Thank you so much, Gary. Aha. Keeping up a little bit on that Asian theme is this enameled Cloisonne style necklace, bead necklace.
Very much so. The quality isn't the same these days. We're talking about the milk glass.
Yeah,
Libby
the
and,
vintage.
Yeah.
The vintage ones just totally are different. So this is a beautiful, beautiful.
I actually learned an interesting thing I was reading yesterday, because I read this kind of stuff, talking about manufactured what was it? When something isn't designed to last the test of time.
Oh, built-in obsolescence.
Yes.
What am I trying to say?
Exactly, but
obsolescence.
That. Okay, so it's talking about how light bulbs now have like a 1,000, 2,000 hour life.
Yeah, and they're so expensive.
How some of these newer LEDs have like a 10,000 hour life. Did you know, and I just learned this yesterday, I was reading about this, that in Los Angeles, there is a light bulb that has been continuously burning for 130 years.
No.
Yes. So it is a carbon filament made by the Edison company, and it was made at a time where basically if you kept the power running on it, it will run forever. It'll never stop. Turning it on and off is what burns it out. So it's a pilot light at a fire station in one of the suburbs of Los Angeles, and it has been continuously running since the 1890s.
Well, it'd be 1895.
Because it has never lost power.
Wow.
I guess in power outages, there was a backup generator.
Because it's a firehouse.
And at this point, this thing became such a thing of legends that when they moved the firehouse in the 1980s, they actually kept the power running to the bulb for fear that it would burn out. And all the firefighters who work at this firehouse are actually terrified that they will be the person who is present when it burns out. They think that it'll be bad luck if it happens.
Oh, kind of like a stage light.
There's a
ghost light.
There is a website even where there's a webcam pointed at the light at all times, because it's called the century bulb. because it's been burning for more than a century.
Wow. William, that is really interesting.
I thought it was really
that
fascinating.
is really interesting. I
Yeah.
never knew that
Because you
existed.
talk about how things were made to last back then, and I think it's just really incredible.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That is incredible. And it's like the legend, it's like the superstition in a theater. You always have a ghost
The
light.
ghost light, exactly.
You always leave a ghost light on stage, and it's to ward off bad things. It's actors are superstitious. What can I say? So, oh, are you going to show it?
Yep.
Here we go.
I mean, it's literally just a light bulb, but that is the light bulb that's been running for over 100 years.
My goodness, that's exciting.
They said that it's in the last 50 years, it has dimmed like 4 watts, but it gives off a considerable amount of light.
That is really incredible.
And with that, Rhodey will say, congratulations to the...
Did they buy a light?
to the purchaser of that beautiful flower brooch made of shells that we showed at the beginning of the show.
Oh, that's so beautiful, you guys. Congratulations. I love that.
I'm going to say
it's
yellow...
Like, it's spring in a brooch. That's
yellow shell flower brooch.
It's spring in a brooch. Good. Enjoy. Wear it in good health. Excellent. All right, now let me tell you, I'm enamored with that story of that light.
Yeah.
When you think that light has been on through
everything,
the Titanic,
the sinking of the Titanic,
World War I,
World War II, the Apollo moon landings,
everything that has happened,
everything.
And that light has been on.
Yeah.
That is an amazing thing. That really is.
Exactly, Kim. Then Edison realized you wouldn't make any money, so they built in the obsolescence.
Obsolescence. That's what I'm trying to say. My goodness, what is the matter with me?
And I'm going to take this off so I can bring it up close.
There we go.
And look at the beautiful quality of these Cloisonne beads.
I just thought that they are so beautifully made. The blues, just lovely.
2, 4, 6,
They're
8,
vintage.
10, 12, 14, 16, 18 of them.
Let me give you a length. We're doing $49 on the piece. Beautiful colors. And it is in length, it is 12, 15, 30 inches. And there's no clasp. It would go right over your head. Very easy to put on. Absolutely stunning colors. I hope the colors are coming through because they're beautiful. The blue is really bright and beautiful. Nice. How pretty will that look? The beads are so powerful, and the chain in between, it almost could look like they were floating. You know, if you wore them like maybe against black, like this. Where am I? On that side.
Those look like they're floating.
Oh, you're so funny. Talk about your light. These are beautiful. Really nice. I'm trying to see. It looks like the design is almost like little roses, but it's kind of hard to decipher. Beautiful, beautiful beads. Thank you, Gary. Substantial too. You know, they're not super heavy, but they're not light either.
Right.
Really, really nice. That's why I bought them. Okay, now we're just going to keep up a couple more pieces of jewelry. This black onyx, polished onyx, sterling silver ring. It is so chunky and heavy and substantial. It is amazing.
It's a lot of sterling in there.
It's a lot of sterling in there. It is just beautiful. I'm going to let you do. I want to get really close to show the scroll work and to show the width of the band.
Look at that.
It's just beautiful. It's got a square polished onyx. It is marked sterling, 925 sterling.
Now the mark is in the photos. It's actually right under the onyx. So I'm going to see if I can get it in there.
And if you can't, just go to the photo.
You can see it in the photos, but you can see there's right under my finger there is the marking.
I see it.
Yeah, it's really look at the
it's
scroll work.
It's very right on point for today's style. You know, you would layer that, not layer it on your finger, but you'd have other rings maybe similar, other silver, just really pretty piece. And look at that beautiful polished square onyx. it is definitely a statement piece. And then turn it so they can see the depth of the silver piece itself.
Yes.
Look how deep that is.
Yeah, you see that?
It's heavy and substantial. There's a very good quality ring.
What's our size on it?
This is, it is a 7.25. But it's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful ring. And looks like it's never been worn.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see. It's so heavy.
Mm-hmm.
So substantial. And it looks so beautiful, layered with silver bracelets too. Would look really nice on it.
She's not just your curator, she's your stylist.
Well, I think it, you see so many of these styles that they're wearing on TV or in film or in magazines and print. I'm sorry. Right now you're just thinking about light bulbs. You have these fabulous historical stories, and I'm talking about layering silver.
Well, we're speaking of jewelry. Look who just showed up. Hey, Dawn.
Oh, Dawn.
Good to see you.
Hi, Dawn. Good to see you. I don't have it with me, but you guys, Dawn is so sweet and generous.
Sweet.
She gifted me. I'm going to say me because it's a girl thing. It's a beautiful sterling silver owl brooch. It's gorgeous. It's big. It's heavy. It's substantial.
It's a hoot.
And it is a hoot. Thank you so much, Dawn. That was so sweet. It must be how your customers feel when they get those pink envelopes filled with treasure. So thank you so much, Dawn. It was really, really thoughtful of you. Appreciate it so much. And Dawn, I'm just showing this sterling silver heavy ring with the polished onyx. Made me think of the beautiful pin you gave me.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. And we're continuing on with sterling. Let you hold that up.
Got your classic hoops right there.
Aw, thank you, Dawn.
You can never go wrong with classic sterling hoops.
Yep.
Again, in the listing, if you use the QR code or go to pickerroad.com, you can see the close-up where it is marked 925. And what's our measurement on these?
They're just really classic, very simple.
Timeless.
Very basic, classic. Now, I have on a sterling hoop that is just more ornate, if you can see that one. But these are the classic circles. It's just about an inch, just a hair over.
Yeah.
A hair over, and maybe an inch and an eighth. And they're nice because they're light on the ears. They're nice. Summer, you want to wear them. You could even wear them, to a picnic or just anywhere.
Saturday in the park. I think it was the 4th of July.
Yeah, there you go. But they're fun. And those are $29.
Very nice.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
$14.50 per hoop. Math.
What is this math today?
I don't know. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. We haven't been live in almost a month. I'm having fun.
I know. And now we have another
Oh.
large artisan made drip glaze, large handled coffee, tea, hot chocolate.
You found this in Tahoe.
I did.
You found this in Tahoe. So I believe this is probably one of those, Pacific Northwest pottery studios. Beautiful drip glaze. Look at that.
Oh, look at now we're getting our jewelry expert weighing in that the classic medium hoop is the best and totally back. I agree, Dawn. I think it's very classic, and I think people really are embracing that look.
Well, and later on in the show, you're going to have the solid gold ones as well.
Very similar.
Yes,
but they have a little bit of a twist to them, though.
Yes.
So they're double ringed.
Right.
So yes, thanks, Dawn. Absolutely.
Look at the drip in that. Isn't that just phenomenal? I love the colors.
But look at the size of this.
It's big.
This is like Gary's size cup.
It is a roadie sized mug.
No, I don't know about Rhodey. Do you think she could drink all that?
Rhodey would be very, very thirsty to have to drink that. In the UK, they say maths. That's true. That's true, yes.
What are you talking
about? Kim is saying in the UK, they call it maths, like your maths class.
Oh.
They add an S to it.
They add an S. Okay. All right. But this is a really, really beautiful mug. Show the inside. It's brand new.
Yep. Never
Never
used.
been used.
Never used. I was getting here to show the handle with the applied there. You
The
can
applied
see that it's
handle.
very well done.
Beautiful, chunky.
It's got a nice balance to it. That's the most
Exactly.
important thing in a mug.
You guys will see when I'm picking. I will pick up an artisan mug, and if it's too heavy, bottom heavy, top, whatever, I can kind of feel it. And I know that although it's a very good try, it's not done probably by the level of potter that we want to bring to you.
Right.
This is gorgeous. It's beautifully thrown. The glaze is just stunning, and the weight is perfect. And it measures 5 inches tall. That is Gary approved. Yeah, he's saying yes. Yes. All right. And that is $28 for a handmade mug made by an artist. You can't beat that.
And speaking of artist made, we've also
Yes.
got this beautiful stoneware pottery here.
Now, this we got here in Vegas.
Look at this.
But this is what drew me to this piece. Look at this design on there. This is an artist that had an affinity for the cave drawings that the Native American peoples. You can see them in so many places. A lot in California.
Of course,
a lot
where I grew up is where the Shumash
Chumash
did a lot of their cave paintings. You can still visit those to this
Absolutely.
day. A lot of them are preserved sites on Vandenberg Space Force Base, which
Exactly.
is right next to where I grew up and went to school. Used to watch all
Exactly.
the rocket launches, and you could go out and see the cave paintings.
Yes. So I thought this was just so much fun.
Are we doing girl math or real math, though?
Oh, Barb, really?
I don't think I can do what's Scarecrow's line at the end of Wizard of Oz? Something about the diameter of an isosceles triangle is a square to the root of something like that after he gets a brain.
I think this would be great for gravy. It'd be perfect for syrup. You could use it for a creamer. You'd have a lot of cream.
Stop making me hungry.
But I definitely thought that this was a wonderful piece. It's got a beautiful speckled glaze, but I thought that drawing on there was just really magical. And
I want gravy.
You want gravy. Okay. Well, you certainly got something to put it in.
Mm-hmm.
The shape is beautiful, and the colors, the browns going down into the green.
And I'll show you, there's the marking right there from the
It is
the
artist
maker.
signed. Just a really whimsical piece.
So many colors to it.
I think it'd be so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful display piece to have on your hutch. Beautiful. Thank you, Gary. Perfect. That's $28. I absolutely think that would get a lot of attention if you served someone in gravy or whatever in that.
Absolutely.
I love it.
All right. Who wants to guard some trinkets? This German Shepherd does.
Little German Shepherd trinket dish. Now, it could have been an ashtray, but I prefer to think of it as a trinket dish.
That's good for rings.
I think it's perfect for rings or on a desk. If you wanted to put paper clips.
A woof.
Or little. I don't think that's not a poodle. It's a shepherd. It'd be rough. How did Max?
Now it says made in Germany, so woof! I will bark at you.
Now we were in Germany in December.
Woof!
Such a beautiful country,
Mm-hmm.
and people were so welcoming and just lovely. And going to the Christmas markets in Munich, or as they say, Munchen,
with Laura Caldwell.
With Laura Caldwell, of course. Beautiful. It was beautiful. The countryside.
Mm-hmm.
We took a train through the countryside to Vienna.
So much fun.
But
we
didn't see many German shepherds. Really?
Yeah. We had a German Shepherd when I was a kid.
Max.
We grew up together. He was born around the same time I was. So the first 9 years of my life, we had this wonderful protector dog. I love German Shepherds. Woof! Right? But look at this. Isn't he great? Woof!
Get used to this, Dawn. This is what it's like.
But it's a great piece. I love the kind of the celadon color of this too.
Yeah, I would actually say more of a pea soup green. But
and again,
yes.
Made in Germany.
And it's just a sweet little trinket dish. You don't see many trinket dishes with a little German Shepherd on it.
Nope.
You know, I think that's quite unusual.
He will protect
What
your
would you
jewelry.
date that at?
Well, it says made in Germany. So the question is,
Yeah.
it's not West Germany. So I wonder if maybe it's pre-wall, post-war pre-wall. So maybe 1950s?
50s. Yeah. I was thinking 50s or 60s. I think this green is kind of a 60s-ish color.
Mm-hmm.
But isn't that sweet?
Hey, Kat is making my point.
What is she saying?
She justifies buying something by doing the math on items.
See?
$12 a votive. It's you know, that's a good deal.
That's a very good deal. And this little German Shepherd trinket dish is $26.
Very good. That's let's see, I can do something here. 13, that's $6.50 per leg of the dog.
And it's
maths.
It's 3 3/4 inches in diameter.
It's adorable.
It's really sweet.
Love German Shepherds.
Very sweet little dish. So fun. Very unusual. That's why I chose it.
Speaking of unusual, how about a ewer?
Look at this cobalt blue. Can you hold that up to the light? Now you should probably not hold it by the applied handle.
I'm holding it from the base.
There we go. Look at that unusual shape.
Glub, 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 glub.
It's a ewer pitcher. It's cobalt blue. It's glass. I think it's Polish. I can't 100% verify that, but I think that it is Polish glass. Well made, nice top. The pontal on the bottom is good, and the top is smooth. Well done.
Well, at $6.50 per leg, the tail comes free.
Let me give you a measurement on this.
It's got a nice weight to it too.
Yeah.
Well balanced.
This is $19. And it measures 9 inches. 9 inches. But that cobalt blue is why I chose it.
Mm-hmm.
I think the color is spectacular. You could put olive oil in it. You could now it doesn't. We found similar examples, and they did not have any kind of stopper.
No.
Especially because of the curve.
And if you put olive oil into it, you'd want to get one of those little stoppers that
you could.
Kind of the one that
the metal ones.
Yes, that regulator.
You could get something like that.
Glop, 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 glop.
Or you could simply use it as decor.
Yeah, or you could put a flower in it.
Yes. Yes. So beautiful color.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you, Gary. Oh, we have this little. See, we're going all over the world.
Picks from all over the world. Germany, Poland.
And all the places
Pacific Northwest.
All the places we've been.
Japan.
But we didn't get this in Japan. But this is a little vintage Japanese trinket box. Beautifully designed.
Mm-hmm.
Nice colors. It still has its original little label on the base.
It's ceramic, but it almost looks like enamel. You know, it
looks like enamel, but it is ceramic.
There's your very old, made in Japan. The blue ones, are much older.
Absolutely.
And I'll show you the inside
clean little
there.
Trinket dish.
Very clean.
How sweet. Just lovely little piece.
The blues and the browns, just a really great tone to it.
$22.
Nancy says, does not compute on my abacus.
My goodness. We have an abacus for sale, I think, at the Picker Road Boutique at Antique Alley, which, in case anybody doesn't know, we have a really lovely boutique section in Antique Alley in the Arts District of Las Vegas. And it's a fabulous place with tons and tons of vintage sellers. And
so much fun.
We have an abacus for sale in there. And I swear I have no idea how those work. I think it's definitely a training on how to do that.
Well, Rhodey says, congratulations to the purchaser of the ewer.
Oh, congratulations.
You're getting a treasure.
That cobalt blue just is always just, so popular. I love that color. And I'd like you to hold that up.
Yes, indeed.
Isn't that beautiful?
Mm-hmm.
That's so pretty.
It is.
And let me give you a measurement on that.
Please.
It is about 3 1/4 inches in diameter and it's about 1.5 inches high, 1 and 3/4 inches high. And as I said, that little piece
I love
is
that we're
$22.
I love that we're still discussing the salt and pepper shakers.
Are we? What are we
Kat
saying?
says that her sister Dee says that hers have the same number of holes, but she thinks salt should have more. Go figure.
See, I think maybe it is a personal preference
The eternal question.
to salt
What
or
is
not to salt.
What is the meaning of the number of holes in a salt or pepper shaker?
You're very deep. You're talking about lights that have been on for 130 years. You're talking about the meaning of salt.
Imagine how many salt and pepper shakers have been lit under that light bulb.
Can you imagine the meals that have transpired in that firehouse?
Yes.
Yes.
It's on the outside, so it's usually probably somebody eating a sandwich outside.
Oh, it's on the outside?
It's the pilot light outside.
Oh my goodness. How much has gone on?
Yep.
How many cats have sat and
Dalmatians.
sang memory
Dalmatians.
under that light?
Uh-huh.
Ah,
All right, one more Japan piece.
aren't you glad to have us back?
Well, yeah, right? Where's everyone going? Come back. No, I'm kidding. There's more people in here than ever. Thank you all so much
Thank
for
you,
being
guys.
here. If you
Thank
haven't
you so
yet,
much.
please hit the thumbs up right down here. Let YouTube know you're having a good time here.
And we have another flower pin.
And there's your code for it right there.
And I'll let you hold it up.
Oh, no, we're the plate.
Oh, but is the plate next?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I'm jumping ahead. Oh, this little bird.
What about me?
I know. This isn't. No, we did the Japanese box. This is Japanese little dish. It could be used as a trinket tray, but I chose it because the porcelain is just absolutely beautiful. You can almost see the light coming through it. And then you can see the bird. Put the bird. Look at that little bird. Isn't that precious?
Well, a bird,
And then,
bird's the word.
Don't you think that maybe is a cherry blossom?
I think so.
We saw the cherry blossoms last year.
And in Japan. And then, of course, this year, I did not know that Reno has cherry blossoms. When we were up in Reno, there were cherry blossoms all over.
Everywhere.
It was beautiful.
And they were beautiful. They were in full bloom.
Now, this is by Yamachi of Japan. There's your original logo there.
It'd be a lovely little trinket dish. So pretty. So pretty. Let me give you a diameter on that. That is 5 inches. And the
kind of a scalloping to it, right?
Right. It's scalloping with gold. And then it's almost, you can feel, I'm not sure if that's hand painted. I think it's a transfer. But you can feel it because it's so beautifully done. The bird and the flower is just so beautiful. There it is. So lovely. Just a delicate, beautiful piece. Thank you, Gary. Now my flower pin.
Now the pin.
I'll let you hold it up. It is a vintage Cerrito. Cerrito. It's flower metal with enameling on it, and it's a white rose with gold accent. It is marked on the back. There you go. You can see it marked on the back.
And of course, in the photos, more detail.
And that is, of course, a vintage piece.
Nice depth to it.
Yeah, it's just beautiful. I picked that up in Reno. And I just thought it was a really pretty flower piece. And that one
I like how the petals have like the gold tips to them.
Very much. And they're nicely molded.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's lovely. And that is $14. $14. Beautiful. Look at that. So pretty. You could wear that on a hat. Wouldn't that be beautiful?
Sure.
I'm sorry.
I love when she asked me the ones like,
sorry.
Wouldn't the flower brooch be lovely on a hat? I have a Golden Knights baseball hat.
I'm sorry. Well, you know what I mean. Okay, here we go. Oh, Gary has styled this up. Look at you go. This is a necklace. This is contemporary. I mean, it's vintage, I believe, in the fact that it's probably over 20 years old. It's just not true vintage. What?
Yeah, Kim, the salt and pepper discussion is getting into territory like whether toilet paper should go over or under.
Uh-oh.
But I can answer that one very clearly.
Uh-oh.
I can answer that very clearly.
Okay.
Because the actual patent for toilet paper
You asked
that
for
was
it, Kim.
registered with the US government in the 1870s shows it going over. The inventor of toilet paper says over.
And Gary's over there going, over, over, over. Oh my goodness. Now, shall we elevate the conversation?
Back to high-end jewelry.
Shall we elevate the conversation? This is a set. It is chunky. It's made by a company called MX. It's a heavy chain. I believe that is simply a I don't know if that's a smoky quartz or just a quartz colored crystal. I believe that's probably what it is. It's really nice, and it comes with earrings, and the earrings are for pierced ears. They have that backing on it that gives you the clamp, but it is, as you can see, for pierced ears. And it's a really pretty set, really attractive. Can you get the pendant up really close?
I'll have to take it off to do that.
Take it off there.
You take it off.
We'll take away Gary's styling.
It's got nice weight to it, too.
It's heavy.
I gotta say.
It's chunky.
Look at that.
It just doesn't matter. No one in my family would change the role if we had it. Oh, Barb. You got to teach Omelet to do it.
You see the depth there?
Yeah.
And I'll show you
the back.
The back is where the MX is right under the bail.
And there are the earrings that go with it.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole set is $39.
Which is $13 per piece. Maths.
Thank you, Gary. Oh, let me give you a length. Let me give you a length on it. Oh, and I should show you that it has a nice toggle clasp right there. Nice toggle clasp. And let's see, it measures 10.5. So it's about a 21 inch chain. And the chain is incredible. Really nice. Really chunky and nice. I mean, this would look so lovely. You could wear this dressy, or you could wear it with jeans. Really nice piece. $39 for the set. Thank you so much, Gary. And the last piece of no, there's several more. Two more pieces of jewelry in the. So this is the Bella Perlina bracelet. If you could hold that up. Beautiful glass charms and rhinestones.
Like a rhinestone bracelet.
It's just so pretty. Look at that. The rhinestones go all around on those beads. It's a clasp. You can, definitely size it if you need a little bit smaller. Size it down. And look at the big blue bead in the center. It's just gorgeous.
See how they all
and it's got some pearl side beads.
See how they all turn?
I know. They're just it's the Bella Perlina charms. They're pretty famous.
What's our measurement on that?
Well, right now, as it's set, you could make it, different sizes. It's got a nice big lobster claw clasp. Easy to put on. And the charms don't come off. They're on there. They're not going to come down.
Oh yeah, they're not going to move. Safety for sure.
They're seated on it. And the largest you could have it would be 8 inches, I would say. 8.5 if you use the clasp. Or you could make it absolutely smaller. Anything under that. And it's just stunning. It's so pretty. Really, really pretty piece. Could you hold it up one more time? I love these beads, these glass beads in their blue color are just gorgeous. Look at that. And we are doing $28 on that. Beautiful piece. I don't
Hey,
think
Virginia, good to see you.
Hi, Virginia. Thank you, everyone, for hanging with us,
Yes,
for being
indeed.
here. We so appreciate it. Just want to hold it up again so you can just get the feel for how pretty this bracelet is. You
Mhm.
could layer it and stack it with other bracelets, or just wear it all by itself. It's got nice weight. It's quality. Really, really nice quality to this piece.
Mhm.
Really nice quality. Thank you, Gary.
Now this is so whimsical, but these are
These.
also really rare
Very
and
rare.
highly desirable.
The minute I saw them, I knew they were good.
You found these in Lake Tahoe.
I did.
So
These are incredible.
this is called Lunch at the Ritz is the name of the
That's
maker.
the name of the company.
And they make
Lunch at the Ritz.
They make these
Hi, Virginia.
super whimsical pieces.
Look at this.
Look at them.
They're like carousel horse pigs. They're extremely adorned. Look at the little high heel shoes, the makeup, and then bring it down a little bit and you can see the star with stones.
Uh-huh.
These are amazing.
They each have their own little like rhinestone necklaces around their
They're
bodies.
dangle earrings. They're such quality. You can feel it the minute you touch them. They are really nice. They are signed on the back.
Let me see if I can get you in there.
Lunch
If
at
not,
the
of
Ritz.
course, they're in the listings, but you see there it is right over my finger there.
Lunch at the
L-
Ritz.
LATR is Lunch at the Ritz.
And I'm sure you can see that they are made for pierced ears.
Yes.
But they are fabulous. They are some of the most fun and whimsical earrings I have ever found.
They're very cute.
I just think they are hysterical. They're beautiful. They're classy. And they're so much fun. Just so much fun. They are cute, Virginia. They are so much fun. They're brand new. They've never been worn. And they're just stunning. They have the little kind of lavender crystals right here. Can you hold that up so you can see the lavender crystal on the chain? They're so well made.
And I believe they do they sell for like over $100.
Every bit.
Yeah.
Every bit. I brought them way down. But they are such a nice piece.
Nancy says there's a song there. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where pigs sit? Lunch
Putting
at
on
the
the
Ritz.
Oh my goodness, you're so funny.
Dressed up like a carousel pig.
Can you put them up really close? Look at the workmanship that goes on in these.
Yeah.
And they're nice weight too.
They are.
They're not like those plastic kind of, junky ones that you can find. These are beautifully done.
Yeah.
They're like little pieces of art.
They are.
I can't think of what they remind me of, but they're so nice. They're really fun. And let me give you a measurement on those. They measure down. They're about 3 inches hanging down. They are so fun. So fun. Really fun. Thank you, Gary. Lunch at the Ritz. Ooh.
It isn't Picker Road Live unless I get a little Lennox in there.
You gotta have some.
I've got 2 pieces of Lennox for you today.
This is gorgeous.
Classic Lennox bud vase here. So it's got the original sticker on the bottom, but I really like seeing that blue there because that means that under it is a Lennox blue logo.
Uh-huh.
So this is old Lennox. This is classic old Lennox. I'm guessing this is about 30 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So this is your never out of style
quintessential bud vase.
Lennox bud vase. We're asking $12 on it. Beautiful, simple piece. Imagine a red rose coming out of that on the tray with breakfast in bed.
Mother's Day is coming. You give her flower in something like this, the flower will be gone in a week, but the vase will last all forever.
Yes.
And what you do is you refill it.
Indeed.
Now that's the vase. Now
and
you've
then
got the dish.
The beautiful canoe serving boat. This is big. Look at this. So it's got the classic Lenox gold trim, beautiful porcelain. And again, it is older. As you can see, it is made in USA Lenox.
Mhm.
That's the older L on there as well. So I'm guessing this is probably late 90s, maybe early 2000s, pre-Lennox.com when they would mark the website
yeah.
on there. So how long is this? This is
It's long.
It's very long. It is a centerpiece style.
Can you imagine that
We're
filled
about
with tangerines?
15 inches probably.
Just about, yeah.
15 to
Maybe
16
15 to
inches.
16.
And we're pricing this at 38. So my thought was you could get both pieces for $50. Imagine two wonderful pieces of Lenox for only $50.
Right.
Maths.
This is beautiful.
It is. It's classic.
It's the simplicity of it is what's so nice. You know, it's just so nice.
I was seeing pictures of people styling up too, and they had like they had fruit in here, but they also had candies. You can do nuts in here.
do anything.
Or you can have it just be a centerpiece.
Yeah, just by itself.
Beautiful piece.
Really nice. Here you go, Gary.
And the excuse me. The sale that we got that at is the same sale that you got that incredible 1930s candy dish from. Remember the true 1930s vintage? The lady said it was her grandmother's.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was gorgeous.
Quality pieces.
The lidded candy dish. That was absolutely gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about lidded candy dish.
Speaking of,
what a good segue. How about a little bit?
As my screenwriting teacher used to say, graceful segue.
This is the vintage Fostoria Blue Cubist. It's the Cubist Blue candy dish.
I love the way that these separate.
Fostoria is always nice.
Isn't that beautiful?
Fostoria always has a really nice look to it with the cubist details.
And we're going to take the lid down for a second. I'll show you.
Just really pretty.
Just beautiful.
Look how lovely. True vintage.
That blue tone.
And you know, the cubist look is always, I just think it's really, really lovely. But the blue is what's so nice. You know, we're doing $32 on that piece. And it measures, let me give you a measurement on this. It is 5 1/4 inches. 5 1/4 inches. And
very
it's
nice.
Beautifully done. Perfect condition. Beautiful piece. I love the way the cubist look picks up the light. You know, it reflects out.
That's so great.
You know, can you imagine if you put a colored, the color, exactly, Barb. It's a beautiful color. Beautiful blue. Almost like, not quite ocean blue, but it's just beautiful. Thank you, Gary. Oh, we have the pair of, oh God, let me get it right. Worcester.
Royal Worcestershire.
What is the matter with me? There
Worcestershire sauce.
No, there's no.
Worcestershire.
No, they say I should say Worcester.
Worcester.
They're egg coddlers.
Egg coddlers.
Egg coddlers.
With apricot and blackberries.
Blackberries or raspberries?
Shh.
I think it's raspberry, but I'll go with blackberry if that's what you want.
Maybe it's both.
And a peach.
Or an apricot.
Beautiful. They're two matching. I don't think they've ever been used.
No, look at that. Look at how clean those are.
Beautiful, perfectly clean, gorgeous condition.
And I'll show you.
And you make your eggs in that. So you put your egg in it.
Made in England.
So you put a little bit of butter. You butter the inside of the coddler. You crack your egg into it. Then it's got the little kind of like a handle on top, if you will. You probably would use some sort of hook. And you lower them into the boiling water. And you coddle your egg. You cook it so it becomes somewhat firm, but properly coddled. And then you can open it up and you can get out that salt and pepper.
Ooh.
And you have a little coddled egg. You might put a little piece of butter in here. and a little bit dash of salt and pepper.
Getting so hungry.
And you get some beautiful toast, beautifully toasted. And you can dip the corner of your toast in and you break your egg yolk.
Sounds so good.
And you have a coddled egg and a proper English breakfast.
It sounds so delicious.
You add some sliced tomatoes, or
Tomato.
tomatoes, and maybe some. What did we have? What was the meat that they usually serve?
Like a
It's
thick cut ham.
like a thick cut ham
and beans.
and beans for breakfast.
Mhm.
Proper English breakfast.
2 of them for $36 means they're $18 a piece. Maths.
Beautiful condition. Never used, but you can use them, and you can coddle your eggs. Delicious, absolutely delicious. All right, we have a leather elephant bank.
Oh, this is so much fun.
It really
Again,
is
this
cute.
is from that sidewalk sale, and I love these because you don't have to break them. You don't have to break the bank.
No.
So you put your coin in there, and then when you're ready to empty him out,
Just open him
there's
up.
a little button, and you just open him up, and
The money falls
it
out.
all falls out. Isn't that great?
Adorable. He's very soft.
Buttons.
He's that buttery leather. Excuse me. I'm getting dry again.
Very Indian feel.
It is. That beautiful leather feel.
Mm-hmm.
And he's really sweet.
He's got nice space too. You could
Put
fit,
his face up.
you could fit
Look
a
at
few
his little
bucks in
eye.
there. Hello.
He's very sweet.
Hi there.
And he is $18.
Very nice. You could probably fit $18 in there.
Probably. I'll let you do that one.
Ah, yes. This is a Lefton. Beautiful antique, vintage antique Lefton bone
Excuse
china
me.
hand-painted flower motif creamer. Let me show you. There is our Lefton china hand-painted on the bottom there.
So pretty.
And look at the flowers. Very pretty. Yeah, look at this. Everyone's saying how good the coddled eggs sound.
I know. Doesn't it sound good?
You're making me hungry.
Well, there's some cream for your coffee or
Aw.
your tea. Earl Grey.
Hot. Tea
Lemon,
Earl Grey hot.
lemon or cream.
Oh, cream for me.
And this is
I'm the American in London who says, "Could you bring some cream over, please?"
excuse me.
Oh yes.
I'm losing my voice.
You're
again.
one of those. Of course I'll bring you some cream.
We have twin coughs.
Aw.
Aw, maybe we can do a duet. I just get so dry.
I'm a little bit coughing. I'm a little bit rock and roll. Cough and roll. I'm a little bit coughing. I'm a little bit cough and
This
roll.
is 3.5 inches tall.
Yes.
Can you show the flowers?
Barbara's saying the gold is amazing. Look at that.
I know. It's gorgeous.
Really
And-
great for its age too. That it's not wearing at all, you know?
No, and we're asking $19.
$19.
What can you do? $19.
Now, if gold is not your thing, or maybe you don't want
Oh.
something that's Lefton, go for something that's Mitchell from Germany.
It's gorgeous.
This is
It feels like the leaves of a lettuce or cabbage.
hand-painted Mitchell company, made in Germany. Look at that. And then, yes, look at the butterfly on the cabbage leaves.
It's so Victorian. I don't think it's that old, but it's that Victorian motif.
Yes.
Where the Victorians used to love to bring nature into
Uh-huh.
all of their ceramics.
Yes, indeed.
They would bring wildlife, they'd bring in flowers and greenery and fish, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And this is also $19. Let's see how tall it is. It is
About three and a
yeah,
half, three and
3
three quarters. Yeah.
almost 4 inches. But it's another beautiful little creamer. And again, if you don't want to hold it up, if you would, if you don't want to use it as a creamer, you could put an air plant in it. You could do so many little things. It's just gorgeous.
Never used.
This is truly one of my favorite creamers I've ever found because I love the feel of the way the porcelain, I don't know if it translates. Turn it around this way right there and show that part. It really looks like it's made out of cabbage leaves.
Mm-hmm.
And the
that's-
green is so beautiful.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. So Kat is saying that the American Fostoria pattern, the blue is scarce. Wow, okay. That's really interesting to know.
I know, Kat, I love blue. It's probably my favorite color. And I know you don't see the you see the Fostoria. I see the Fostoria mainly in clear, whatever it is, whether it's a large bowl or whatever they're doing. I usually see the most of clear,
Mm-hmm.
but very seldom see blue.
Yeah.
And that's why I was really thrilled with that piece.
Mm-hmm.
Very thrilled with that. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous little creamer. All right, we have some grape cluster
Molto
candle
bene.
holders made in Italy.
Fettuccine. Rigatoni.
Just hold them up.
Penne.
Very pretty, very Majolica kind of feel.
Exactly.
But it's
There's
just
your
really beautiful.
made in Italy right there.
Same on this one. Each one is marked. There it is right there. Made in Italy.
And I want to say it's
beautiful colors.
It's the kind of the aging in there is part of the paint itself. These have never been used.
Yeah.
There's no wax in there.
It's part of the glaze.
That's the glaze.
Look
It's
at
got
the
that
grape.
natural feel of grapes.
This would be so stunning. Displayed. I would love if you could find a candle the color of the blue grape. That'd be so beautiful. They're just really stunning. Let me give you a measurement. They're both about the same size. The length is about 6 inches, and the height is about just under 3, about 2 3/4 inches high. But they're so pretty, so beautiful. The colors of this time of year, very spring colors. Lovely. Lovely little pieces. Thank you so much, Gary. Gary's working so hard behind the scenes, taking care of all the treasures.
And we have another elephant.
And we have another elephant.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I skip the napkin?
Yeah,
rings?
you're skipping my napkin.
Go ahead and do the
ring.
elephant because I put the QR code up for it, and then we'll jump back.
No worries. We
Here
have
it
a
is.
blue elephant. If you hold him up, and the way he's designed, he almost looks like his body is a heart.
Yes.
If you notice,
These are those
his rump kind of comes up like a heart.
lucky trunk up elephants.
Now they say that that all elephants are lucky, and the trunk just it doesn't totally matter. But I think a lot of people really feel that trunk up is lucky. This could be used as a ring holder or just display. Yes. Okay. Barb says that there's a hydrangea votive that has that color. I believe it because it's a really beautiful color.
Well, Mary, are you in the hydrangea butchers?
There it is.
Mary.
Of course, that's from It's a Wonderful Life.
This is a very interesting situation.
He's doing a segment.
Maybe I could sell tickets.
From, of course, Jimmy Stewart's.
Doesn't happen to a man every day.
Mm-hmm. This is a really sweet elephant. I love the color. When you hold it up, it's really hard to even see on camera, but the blue in there is just stunning. He's in beautiful condition, perfect condition. He's got a nice smooth base. Nice clear base, smooth base.
And then I love how the ears have been
his ears.
Too.
And as I said, when you kind of look at him in total, his body, it almost looks like a heart. And his trunk is up. And let me give you a measurement on him. He's a sweet guy.
You found this in Lake Tahoe.
I found this in Lake Tahoe. He's about 4 inches tall. And that beautiful blue color in him. Very sweet. You can see the little indentation. Oh, I'm behind that thing. I can't see what I'm doing. His little indentation for his eye.
Yeah, you can see right there.
Really cute.
I see you.
Very cute little guy. Beautiful, beautiful glass. All right. You playing with it?
No, I'm just looking.
What are you seeing?
I did not notice before. I believe there's a signature right there. Is that an
Are
artist?
You serious?
There's an artist signature in there.
Oh my goodness. We did not see that. Loop. I'm always ready.
Barb has finally seen It's a Wonderful Life. Can you make it out, or is it just kind of a signature?
I can't really make it out. I think it's just a signature. But it is a really adorable little piece.
Love it.
Nice weight too. So you can use it as a paperweight. Thank you, Gary. All right, now we're going on to these are artisan made springtime napkin holders.
Handcrafted by Anne Marie Kocherga.
From recycled paper. I can't even remember where I got these, but I thought they were just adorable. Imagine having a little luncheon and putting your napkins in here. How sweet is this? You've got all flowers, beautifully done. Paper, they feel like paper mache, and you've got 4 of them, and they are so sweet. They are just delightful and handmade, by an artist. Someone sat down, I don't think they were standing, and made these beautiful flowers. Just stunning. They look so lovely for a luncheon. And what are we doing on these? We are doing, where's my paper?
$14, which is
here it goes.
$3.50 per napkin ring.
For artist made.
Maths.
For artist made. Beautiful little pieces. Love them. Love them. Look at the colors. Does that not scream spring? Spring and summer. Absolutely, spring and summer. Now, if you're going to have a luncheon, maybe with many more than just 4 people, then there's other uses you can do on them. You could have just certain cloths that you're using for other things. Maybe
yes,
just
that's
for serving. Okay.
I like everyone. Barb is saying for a tea party. Virginia
Yes.
saying for spring lunch.
Yes, there we go.
See?
See?
You ever seen those antelope fight in a National Geographic video where they're like
they get on their hind legs? All the cars stop.
Okay.
Evening.
Another of my antique mall y'all finds.
Careful that the little
bottle. So this
front.
is Evening in Paris. This is true vintage, created in France by Bourgeois, I believe is the name. Made in the USA.
Yes.
This is an original gift set, very old. The cardboard is incredible to have this in this condition, but look at this. If you can see in the light, it's a half full Evening in Paris perfume bottle. And then this is never used. This is still sealed. This is the powder, and it is never used. I see empty Evening in Paris bottles selling for $15 to $20 alone.
Oh yeah.
It's just really wonderful vintage piece. This was my grandmother's scent. So when I saw this, it just made me think of her, and I was kind of in that moment in the antique mall. And I thought that maybe somebody would like to have this.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very sweet.
And it is quite a rare set to have.
It is
not easy to find with the
said,
original boxing.
With any of the actual perfume left.
Exactly.
Most of the time we see just the empty bottles that people are collecting.
Mm-hmm.
But that's sweet. It was a sweet thought on your part.
Thank you.
It really was.
And I also managed to buy a perfume bottle at an antique mall without getting it all over my hands, unlike someone else.
Okay. So it happens to me once in a while. Hey, at least I've learned to waft, and I no longer stick my nose in things. So, okay. So here we go. We have a wonderful little vintage enamel turtle pin.
Congratulations.
Oh,
to the owner of the Elephant Bank.
The Elephant Bank. How fun. I love it. Because I love the fact that you don't have to break it. It just is a wonderful way to squirrel away a little bit of money.
And at that price point, you don't have to break the bank.
Touche. Now hold up my enamel turtle.
Let me give you a QR.
My little turtle.
There it is.
It's a gold tone turtle brooch with an enameled shell.
Look at that.
Very cute, very sweet. I'm guessing 60s. Oh, Barb, yes. Barb's grandmother used that.
Oh, yeah. It's just
And
and
Virginia, saying her aunt.
excuse me, I'm so sorry. I grab a drink. Real quick.
Wafting. I know. I finally learned, Barb.
It's actually a lovely scent too.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's delicate and refined. It's beautiful. Little cute little turtle pin. He's $14. He's vintage. Let me give you a length on
I'll just show
that.
you real quick. The back is, you can see the age on that.
Well done. Well done. Sweet little turtle. And it's 2 inches. 2 inches in length. Very sweet. Sweet little face on it, too.
Mhm.
Little face. Almost looks like it's smiling. Pretty color. Very nice. Thank you, Gary.
And as I promised earlier,
Aha. These are some of my nicest jewelry finds. Absolutely beautiful. Can you hold it up for me?
14
These
karat
are
gold.
14 karat gold. They are marked. They have really good weight. They're kind of a twist hoop. So there's 2 hoops that are kind of, I would say, twisted together. They're absolutely beautiful. They are for pierced ears. Now, if you bring it in really close, you can see the detail. Just I'm trying to show the detail on the back here, where you close it. Do you see that little
Oh, yes.
scroll work?
Uh-huh.
How quality that's done.
Yes.
Where you put your little what do you call it? The little arm, lever, whatever that goes through your ear, and you close it.
Yeah.
But those are they've got incredibly good weight. If anybody knows what gold is going for right now, they are fabulous weight. Really, really, really nice. Beautiful, classic, gorgeous condition. I don't know that they were ever worn. And just that beautiful 14 karat gold. There's no mistaking the look of 14 karat gold.
Now, this is a great time to talk about a feature that we have also called Shop Pay. So on Shopify, which handles pickerroad.com, they have an option on there which is kind of like layaway, only it's nice because you get the item right away. So
Yeah.
this being $285, you can split it up into 4 different payments, and it sets up a special payment plan. Only we send the item right away, and then Shopify works out the exact structure of it. If you wanted to,
if that's a convenient thing,
if you wanted to spread it out, I believe it's eligible for anything over $40. So
if that's a convenient thing,
it's a nice feature.
If it works, these are just stunning. They're beautiful, and I know that if you went into Bloomingdale's or Macy's and tried to buy these, you could add quite a little bit more money to that. But again, I wanted to bring them at a good price for 14 karat gold.
And gold is only going up right now.
They are stunning. They are stunning. Really beautiful earrings.
Mm-hmm.
The gold shine. Beautiful. Thank you, Gary. Love this. They're just beautiful. Fiesta forever.
Forever. Love Fiesta.
These are that beautiful. I would call that fresh spring pea.
Perfect for spring. Now, I want to say they are vintage Fiesta, but they are lead-free. There's your lead-free marking there. So Fiesta started lead-free in the early 1980s. So I'm guessing these are 1990s, but they have that classic Art Deco style.
Look at that. Look at the handle. That Art Deco look. It almost looks like it should be on the Chrysler building.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
They're beautiful, brand new, never used. But that color, the color is spectacular.
Just perfect.
It's a pea green for spring. Just absolutely beautiful.
And again, Fiesta is really nicely balanced. Nice feel. You can do one finger in there, and it just got a really nice feel to it.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Really nice. And of course, the ridges around the top there. The detail. See the ridges on there? And it's nicely balanced, thick. Those will last forever.
$18 for 2 of them. $9 per mug.
Maths. I'm learning.
You will never find them anywhere else under $10 a piece for vintage lead-free Fiesta wear.
No, you know what we see in the antique malls.
Yep.
They're beautiful. And each one, just to give you a sense, Each one measures 3.5 inches tall.
Very nice.
So perfect. Perfect, perfect. Thank you, Gary.
All right. Let me hold this up because I'm going to have to hold
Yes.
this back. It's big, and this is so nice. Wouldn't this
Welcome. It
just
goes
be
that way.
perfect for the entryway of a home? Look at this. Where am I going to put it?
Can you see? You can.
You can make it out.
It says welcome.
It's welcome.
with a running horse,
Mm-hmm.
and it's suitable to hang. It's a newer piece, but it's got a very Western vintagey feel to it. But it is a newer piece. I don't know how old it is, honestly. I just really like the horse. It kind of reminded me of like a weather vane horse,
Of course.
or something like that. And I just thought it was a lot of fun. I like that it says welcome. And again, it is a new piece, but
Hello, Arlene.
but it's got a nice look to it. And that's what I really liked about it. I like the horse, the cutout horse. And we are asking.
Welcome.
It sounds like Mr. Ed. That was one of my favorite shows. A horse is a horse, of course, unless, of course, the horse is the famous Mr. Ed. And then years later, don't hit me with them though.
Sorry.
Years later, we got to meet Alan Young.
Uh-huh.
And he signed a picture of Mr. Ed for me.
Yeah.
I was really happy about that.
Very
I love
nice.
Mr. Ed.
Did anybody else watch Mr. Ed? I watched Mr. Ed on Nick at Night when it played on.
Well, of course.
Much, much later on.
Of course. A horse. I love any animals that talk.
Mm-hmm.
It's what floats my boat. Okay, what do we have? Okay, we have this. Now the dealer that sold it to me said this was antique, so I'm feeling it's pretty old. And they said that it was silver plated. I can't find a mark, but it looks like it is silver plated, a light plate. It's beautiful scroll work, absolutely beautiful scroll work. And show the bottom. I think the bottom is definitely older. And it is a bud vase. Very sweet. Lovely piece.
See, Barb?
Wilbur. I know, Kim. Mr. Ed. So great. Palomino.
You know what they used?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Maybe I did that to you when you were a baby. I didn't.
I'll get her back.
I didn't. Beautiful scroll work. Look at that. It almost looks European to me.
It does.
It's got a European. I don't feel colonial. I feel European with that.
Mm-hmm.
And it is 5.5 inches tall. Lovely little piece. Nice weight. It's heavy. You have a talking hedgehog. I rest my case. There it is.
Harleen.
We are on brand, Barb. We are on brand. Beautiful little bud vase. Look at that. Very nice weight. Heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Not lightweight. Thank you so much, Gary.
This is such a nice piece.
This is a really good piece. Can you hold this up?
Yeah. Randy Strong.
The artist.
1988.
This is an art glass paperweight.
Let me show you the actual design.
He's a very known and collected glass artisan.
There's your signature. Look at Randy Strong, 88. But look at the work on this.
This is absolutely beautiful. This is very indicative of his current work, of his work that's currently in the market. Just absolutely beautiful. The colors, I hope it translates. It looks like pieces of gold over the blue. It is absolutely stunning. Beautiful, beautiful paperweight. And as I said, he is very well collected.
Mm-hmm. Heavy.
Heavy.
What's our dimension on that?
It is about 3.5 inches in diameter, and it is about 1.5 inches high if you take the curve of the top into consideration. But it's absolutely beautiful. Just hold it up. just so those colors come through. The silver, the gold, the blue. It's a stunning piece of art. And again, by a collected artist. It is pretty, Virginia. It's absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful weight to it, too.
Getting a workout here.
Yeah, you are. Beautiful. Thank you, Gary. Oh, now here we go. This is Danish wood. I'll let you take two and I'll take
We're
two.
literally all over the world today.
We are.
Picking all over the world.
Little Danish wood egg cups. Very Danish modern.
Oh, she can't wait, Barb. Rhodey cannot wait for her visit.
I think the ride might be omelet. A little saddle on omelet.
Aw.
These are really sweet. Sweet little wood turned. See the little base on them, the little wood turning. And you get all four of them. Very Danish modern. Beautiful Danish modern.
How much are they?
And they are $24.
That's $6 per egg cup.
And each one is just a hair under 2 inches tall. Beautiful wood grain. Beautiful Danish modern pieces. Nice. And all four of them. Thank you, Gary. And next we have, this is, I believe it is hand forged.
It looks like it.
It's hammered.
Look at the, excuse me, look at the hammering up close.
It's definitely the Brutalist style. I'm not sure of the age. Unless I can definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, say the age. I'm usually not going to say it's mid-century MCM, but it certainly looks older. It's Brutalist style. It's fabulous. If anyone, really loves that whole metal and Brutalist look, this would be so gorgeous in a beautiful set with books and candles, plant.
Mm-hmm.
It'd just be so nice. It's tall. It looks spectacular with a white candle. It's 11 inches tall.
Mm-hmm.
And you could certainly, mix it in with other pieces.
You can see the hammering there on the feet.
That total Brutalist look.
Mm-hmm.
It's very heavy.
Yeah.
And it's got the look. I tell you, it's got that look. It's beautiful. I said this height, didn't I?
11 inches.
Yeah. Very good. Heavy, heavy, very nice. Okay, can we talk about this sterling silver?
Again, talk about heavy. This is
Beautiful.
fantastic. Really fantastic.
Mexican.
It's classic Mexican sterling silver. You've got your gentleman in a sombrero having a siesta next to a cactus. We've done very well with cactus.
We have.
Cacti.
We love cactus.
Yes, cactus. Cacti.
We do very well with cactus.
It's inlaid abalone with sterling silver. There's your marking on the back there. You can see Hecho en Mexico 925 sterling. And it's just a wonderful belt buckle. I mean, imagine that on a leather belt, or maybe like a one of those rope ones with the Western color scheme to it.
Very much.
Yeah.
Very much.
You got a lot of
And
options for it.
It's unisex.
Yes.
A man or a woman could wear that.
Oh, totally.
A woman could wear that with a beautiful leather belt and a very colorful skirt.
And this is a lot of silver.
It is.
It's heavy.
It's beautiful.
Really well artisan made. You can imagine what this would cost at one of those markets that you have to cross a rope bridge to get to.
I did it. I did it.
She did it. She did it.
I am Indiana Jones. But this is a really nice, and that inlaid turquoise.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful.
Phenomenal.
It is really nice.
What's our measurement?
Let me give you a measurement on it. It's heavy, and it is 3 1/4 inches in diameter.
Nice.
Beautiful. And do you see the etching on it?
It really is so
The
well done.
detail.
Yeah.
Very, very beautiful detail
So well done.
on the etching. Really nice piece, colorful, beautiful. And again, a man or a woman could easily wear this. Beautiful piece. Nicely marked too. I like when you have that much provenance on the
Oh,
back.
absolutely.
It's actually marked too, sterling,
Yes.
which is really nice. Not only 925, but sterling. Look how it's got so many markings on it. Really well done. And it's marked genuine turquoise
Wow.
right there. Genuine turquoise, sterling, 925.
Nancy says that was very brave of you to cross the bridge.
I know. It was so scary.
I remember when we got there and she looked at it and she said, "That?"
No, the thing with it
That?
is I don't mind going across a bridge with a giant drop and a big gully down below.
Raging rapids.
It's the fact that you couldn't steady yourself.
No.
The planks had no traction.
And the people who do it every day are just barreling through like bump ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum.
Which would made me go bump, bump,
And we're
bump,
all
bump,
going
bump, bump. But there was big gaps between the slats of wood that we were trying to balance on. So I mean, there was a lot about that bridge that was pretty sketchy.
And Kat says thank you because her mobile is hanging right there.
Great.
Where
I
it
love
came
it,
from.
Kat. I know you got that fabulous mobile. Good job. I'm so glad. I got it for you. Anyway, I'm telling you, there are the most fantastic marks on the back. Genuine turquoise, sterling silver, and these maker's marks. I don't know if we researched that one. I know we researched some of it,
Mm-hmm.
but this is really good.
Well, I found similar pieces. I found
Yeah.
similar examples in the 100 to 120 range.
Right. Very good. Excellent. Thank you, Gary.
And now this next one, I'm not putting up the code because this has already sold. Congratulations.
Absolutely stunning.
Beautiful piece you recently found.
Beautifully signed on the bottom. Beautifully signed. Williams.
You found that in Santa Barbara.
I did. Known artist.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Enjoy.
How about-
Absolutely.
How about a pair of dogs?
Enjoy. Well, separate, but they are going right after one another.
You found this one
Aw.
up in Reno.
Greyhound. So Art Deco. I haven't been able to completely identify. It's totally vintage, but I don't think it harkens to the 20s, 1920s. But it certainly is that look. And we found almost the exact one from the 20s
Mm-hmm.
for a fortune.
Yep.
But
Let's show you that tail there.
I just love this piece.
You find the tail
It's
in one piece is a challenge.
Just so gorgeous.
And
It's just a very beautiful piece. The simplicity.
a woof.
It's just a beautiful piece. Absolutely.
Look at how you can see like the definition of the muscles and the ribs and everything.
That's what I mean. It's very well done.
Extremely well executed. You can see there's like the little openings in the ears there. You can see through.
Right, of
See
course.
that?
The beauty of it is the simplicity.
Yes.
You know, this total.
And point.
Did they point?
Of course.
Greyhounds, they run.
Point.
How about the greyhounds in Florida?
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I
Okay.
knew it.
All right. Here it comes. Here it comes.
See, I know how
Okay.
to get him.
Yep. There's only one reason why there isn't a greyhound running around on the floor right now. When we went to Florida about a year before the channel started, we were filming Animal Zone there. We went to this incredible facility just outside of West Palm Beach, where they actually rescue ex-racing greyhounds, and
They shut
greyhound
down the
racing doesn't
yeah.
happen anymore there so much, but they rescue these dogs and they turn them into service animals for veterans. I wanted this dog so bad. He was promised to a veteran. His name was Sweet Willie, so we had a little connection there. But
he loved William.
He was just the sweetest dog. He clung to my side for the entire shoot, and he like did figure eights around my legs. This dog was so sweet, so gentle, so kind. I have a photo.
No, this is a Greyhound.
Is it just the sweetest Greyhound ever? And I wanted so badly to
There it is.
yep, I wanted so
There it
badly to
is.
take him home with me.
There it is. That's Sweet Willie.
That's Sweet Willie. But Sweet Willie was promised to a veteran, and I've actually seen on their Facebook page in the 3 years since they've posted pictures of him, and he's doing very well.
They're so
Sweetest
beautiful.
dog. I love Greyhounds.
So this is a beautiful Greyhound statue. So fantastic on a bookcase or anywhere. Let me give you measurements. Love this piece. It is about 8 inches tall and about 8 inches, maybe a hair under in length. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Substantial. And now we have a Schnauzer.
Aw.
This,
Wow, wowzer.
this Wowzer Schnauzer, as Brian Christopher would say. This is Lefton. It's made exclusively in Japan. It is numbered. And can you hold him up?
Hello.
So cute.
Good day, sir.
I say good day.
Would you care to be woofed at?
Woof.
A woof.
Oh, look at this. Kim says her nephew rescued 2 former racetrack greyhounds and 1 Spanish greyhound, 3 couch potatoes.
Yeah, oh,
They are.
They're so.
They
and
actually called them that.
They expel all their energy in 15 minutes, and then they sleep for an entire day. That's why they raced them, because they would have all that energy, and then they would just rest for the rest of the day. I also love the Italian ones are tiny. We met a lady
Little skinny
once
one.
who had this little tiny, like the size of this statue almost. It was an Italian Greyhound.
This is beautiful. This is a vintage Lefton Schnauzer.
Hello.
Look at that face.
Hello.
Look at that face. So cute.
Let me show you the Lefton tag there. There's your original Lefton tag.
He's beautiful. He's spectacular. He's great. Love his face. Look at his painted eyes. When I'm choosing any animal figurine, it's the eyes that I look at. Could you pick one up while you're on your road trip?
Aw.
A
Greyhound?
No. They probably would frown upon it.
They probably
Here.
Yes. Well, someday. Someday.
Plus, we're on the road so much, it really wouldn't be fair. When we were on the road a lot before the channel, when we still were on the road a lot, we took our little Yorkie babies everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
They went everywhere.
They traveled more than some people have traveled.
But they were little. They were
Yes.
tiny, tiny. We wouldn't have anywhere for a Greyhound.
Right. Yeah.
But you fell in love with him nonetheless.
Yes. And I was very happy to know that he had a good home that he was going to.
He loved you.
Oh,
That
so sweet.
That dog stayed with you that whole day.
And I will tell you, can you imagine being in a room with like 20
there was
Greyhounds
20
running
of them.
around?
They're huge.
Oh my God, it was heaven. It was amazing.
So much fun.
They're the coolest, sweetest dogs. They love everything that's going on. Oh, and the woman who runs this organization, she's been doing this for like 40 years. She's rescued thousands of dogs in her lifetime. She has this like howl that she does, and when she does this, all of them start howling at the same time. So when we finished the episode, like the thank you for having us here, she made this howl, and all of them did like the woo.
It was so cute.
It was so great.
It was amazing. Amazing. Kim had a standard Schnauzer. That's amazing.
A woof.
Look at his face and his
I know,
eyes.
he's so great.
He's
This is
fabulous.
Lefton quality, of course.
Yes. He's fantastic.
It's Lefton.
He's $48.
Little nub.
All right. Thank you, Gary. Love his color too. Ooh, this accent bowl. Hand painted. Look at the gold and look at the relief. Can you hold that up and show
Sure
that?
thing.
It's
Excuse me.
the absolute little bumps around the edge. These have texture
Oh, yes.
all around this edge.
Mhm.
These are all texture. You can feel them.
Do you see the way
The
the light
bumps.
is hitting them?
Yes. This is a beautiful little bowl. This is a true antique. That
As you-
came from the house with
Uh-huh.
all the antiques.
As you can see, it just says hand painted, and that is a hand painted hand painted mark.
Yes, absolutely beautiful. The gold is in gorgeous condition.
I find it funny when you see things that are like printed, hand painted.
Yeah,
You can see that it was handwritten, hand painted.
correct. But it's really, really a stunning piece. The flowers, just the color scheme, the aesthetic of the piece is just beautiful.
Barb says, "Want to borrow an omelet?"
Aw,
I can't wait.
so sweet. It's so beautiful. Yeah, it is Virginia. It's a lovely bowl.
Nice depth to it too.
It is. Beautiful shape. Different. You know, it's not like the usual ones. It's 8.5 inches in length. And the roses, just such a pretty piece.
We're trading our coughs right now.
We are. Thank you so much, Gary. I love that bowl. That's so gorgeous. Sterling silver earrings. Look at these fan earrings.
Are you a fan?
I am a big fan. They are marked. They're marked 925. Excuse me.
Here, let me show
They're
you.
extremely heavy.
For anyone who missed the beginning of the show, both of us were we had bronchitis about 2 weeks ago, and we're on the recovery from that. We've had all the antibiotics and everything, but the doctor said we're going to have this cough for a few weeks. So
we feel great.
We feel great.
We're ready to go.
We're out picking. We're filming.
Yeah.
We got new episodes all week. Everything.
We've been filming like crazy.
I am going to get in really close so you can see 925 on the bottom of each of them.
But
and
they're
then let
really
me go around
pierced ears
to the other side and look at this beautiful fan design.
They're absolutely gorgeous. They're so arty.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're very boho chic. And all solid silver. Love it.
Nice weight to it.
Right. I do. I love it. Looks so pretty. They really would. They look so pretty. Pretty earrings. That design, it's so chic. Thank you so much, Gary. Oh, and here's our second ring. This is all solid silver with a smoky quartz. Another beautiful ring. Very modern in design. I'll let you hold it really close so they can see the detail.
First of all, look at the color in there.
This smoky quartz is beautiful.
Yeah. And then this is thick. Look at that.
What breed is
Omelet.
Omelet.
An
apricot poodle. I just like saying it. So cute. Oh my goodness.
And the photos, you've got it in the photos, but you can see again in there, you can see the marking in there in the back.
This is a stunning ring.
It really is. What size?
Very on point for today's look. It measures about an 8. Kind of a hammered look on the side. Heavy duty sterling silver. Beautiful smoky cut quartz.
Right, Virginia. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. And the more we talk, we get dry and then we start coughing, but we feel great. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ring. Again, you could wear it dress or casual. And I love the way the stone is set. And it is heavy. It's a substantial sterling silver.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Nice. Thank you, Gary.
And
now our amber necklace.
Could you hand me the black light, please?
Oh, yes, the black light. This is gorgeous. This came from an estate in Reno.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a sterling silver pendant.
Now, of course, we're under these heavy lights, but you can see
the glow.
You can see the glow of this Baltic amber, and then you've got a piece of butterscotch amber in there,
and another piece of amber.
Here, again, off the black, you'll be able to see this so much better. Look at this. Look at that.
Look at it glow. This is gorgeous, gorgeous necklace. It's got a toggle clasp, all beautiful amber, absolutely stunning.
In a heavy sterling silver.
And then the gorgeous, gorgeous pendant with the 2 forms of amber. The butterscotch is pretty rare.
And look at how deep that is too.
Really, absolutely beautiful necklace.
There's your 925 up there.
This necklace, the 2 rings, those earrings that we just showed, they all came from that estate. And they had beautiful, beautiful jewelry. And I really wanted to bring it to you guys.
Look at how much amber there.
All gorgeous, really beautiful.
We have yet to film it. We got to get there. We have yet to film it.
Film
but there's
what?
an amber museum.
Oh yeah, we talk about that a lot.
In Solvang.
Yes.
North of Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
And it's actually, so this store is a former bank, and they turned it into this incredible Norwegian Nordic style store. And the bank vault is an actual amber museum, and they have
incredible
$1 million worth of amber in there, including one of the actual like Jurassic Park pieces where there's a insect inside the amber.
Yes, I think. Isn't there one right there? Is that what she was talking about?
There you go. There you go. Look at that. Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Right there. Absolutely stunning. And these necklaces there were hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Yes.
Because amber is just really having a moment right now.
Such incredible color.
And not all amber is created equal. This is really beautiful.
I'm seeing this one has one in it too.
Yeah, this is the real deal stuff.
Wow.
That's what they were telling me when I was discussing the quality of these pieces. They were explaining how well these pieces were collected. Beautiful. Let me give you a length on it. This measures, as I said, a toggle switch. It's a 24-inch necklace, not including this incredible heavy sterling silver pendant. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful piece of jewelry. Really quality piece. Look at all that amber. Like liquid gold. Look at that. So beautiful. Love it. Thank you so much, Gary. Beautiful. All right. From amber, we go to
Australia.
Aboriginal art.
Look at the kangaroo.
Isn't that great? This is artist signed. It is a bottle holder. You guys have seen these. They make them in wood. They'll make them in other forms. It's signed by the artist. That is an Australian artist.
Marked Australia.
Copywritten.
And I'm going to shine the light on it. Look at you can see the like the texture.
Yes.
You see that?
You feel the texture.
The texture of the dots on both sides.
And you don't have to have Australian wine to use it.
Although Australian wine is fantastic. The owner of the Vegas Golden Knights, Bill Foley, who we had the fortune of working with many years ago, owns several wineries in Australia and New Zealand.
His son takes care of them.
Yeah, exactly. And we've sampled them before. There's a tasting room in Santa Barbara, and his wine is spectacular. So you could get a bottle of wine from anywhere in the world or Australia if you wanted to pair it well with this.
Beautiful wood.
It holds like that.
Mm-hmm.
It holds like that, and then the counterweight of the wine bottle keeps it in place.
Yeah, it's just fun. Beautiful piece. That came from Carson City.
Yes.
And that's $24, hand signed. So many of the ones in the store are just plastic or very simple wood or whatever. This is actual artist piece. And again, the texture is very, very nice on that. And the stylized kangaroo.
Yes.
Thank you, Gary.
All right, this next one's a hoot.
Yeah, made in Spain.
He's a hoot.
Made in Spain. He is a metal art owl.
The owls in Spain hoot mainly on the plains.
Now, he's got a very unusual back. So I would assume that you're supposed to put flowers in there to come out on one side.
Angled.
That's the way he's made. That's not bent. That is the way he is absolutely made. And he's very interesting. Very heavy. This is not that, inexpensive tin art. This is beautifully done.
Hello.
With really nice enameling. He's got a great face, a lot of personality. He is artist made, and he is from Spain. Falls mainly on the plain.
So Barb's asking, how do we pick at an estate sale? Well, it's a combination of several things. First of all, you can usually gauge the quality of the items as soon as you get in there. If you see good stuff to begin with, and you know that you're going to find more and more the deeper you go.
That's not a hard, fast rule. You might find a lot of things that are lower priced, then all of a sudden find a treasure.
All of a sudden, yeah.
Always can happen.
Mm-hmm.
But the rule of thumb is the quality of the items you're seeing are going to carry through probably for the entire estate sale.
Yeah.
When I go in, I know what I'm looking for. I'm always open to find that treasure that I've never seen before, but a lot of times I know in the glassware, the jewelry, I know the quality I'm looking for, and it's just a feel you just get from so many years of doing it. It's an inner feeling that when I see something, I kind of know, and then as many people will say, once you touch an item like this guy, he is so heavy. You see these kinds of art pieces, sometimes in, I don't know, in estate sales, maybe on the outside, and they're light tin or metal, and, they got them at, I don't know where, Home Depot or something, I don't know. But this is an art piece, very heavy enameling, very unusual. That piece is soldered on the back. That's not bent. That's soldered right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's supposed to be like that. So you can only figure what that artist was thinking, that it was going to come out only on one side. I loved his face. It's just, and then it just comes down to personal preference.
Yeah.
If I really like it, then I think you guys are going to like it. So that's kind of the way. I hope you guys are going to like it. Nobody's going to like everything. But in other words, I have to like it. I have to see its value. I have to see its quality. It's just kind of the way I pick.
Mm-hmm.
It's just years and years and years and years of hunting and hunting and hunting that you just learn, what you're looking for.
Exactly.
And when you see it, it's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
It's thrilling. This guy is about 7 inches tall and a lot of fun.
I'm a hoot.
A lot of fun.
And then
and of course then there's always Gary.
Oh, he's always looking for his glow
flashlight.
glass. And he loves to find that right on camera and share that with you.
So fast.
Yeah.
He is so fast.
Yeah.
He can get right out there ahead of me and do it. All right, this next is a inlaid wood frame by Philip Whitney Limited.
Love the inlay on this.
We didn't put any picture in it.
Look at the
but it's beautiful inlaid, multicolored, $16. It's never been used. It still has the original sticker by Philip Whitney Limited. Really nice little frame. I like it because of the wood graining. I'm pretty picky on frames, so I thought this was great. Trusting your instinct. I just love listening to the records with.
Oh,
exactly.
And there's more coming.
And our historian here.
Yeah.
He knew the minute he opened those up and looked at them, he knew what those were. So many people your age wouldn't have even known what those are.
Well, and what was important about it too is that sale, it was interesting. It was very interesting. So that sale had actually been, as you saw, it had been an auction. And then this was what was left over. Those records were underneath a whole pile of personal family records, things that nobody really would have any interest in. I think if they had known that those were in there, they would have sold for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. It would have been a huge centerpiece item of that auction.
Right.
Those
are amazing.
They didn't know that they were there. So I'm going through them and I'm going, oh, okay, this is all very personal stuff. I don't really have any market for this. And then I see one that said Winston Churchill. And then I saw one that said FDR. And then I saw one that said Harry Truman. Then I saw one that said JFK, Queen Elizabeth, Dwight D. Eisenhower, Chiang Kai-shek, King George. It did not stop. It was literally the first half of
space launch.
Alan Shepard, John F. Kennedy again. There was the first half of the 20th century in there, in this suitcase. And I had to rescue it. And I'm looking forward to sharing more of those in the future. We're
Absolutely.
going to have, if anybody is interested, there are several of them in pickerroad.com. You can just search record in the search line and you can find them in there. I've priced them at $100 a piece. I was seeing ones like FDR's 1941 inaugural. I've only found one other example for it. The people out there, they were asking $500 for it.
And don't be put off if you don't have a record player. Those little record players are so inexpensive to buy.
You can buy them on Amazon right now, and they're also great because they play. These are 78s. They play 78, 33, and 45. So if
you might have some other records,
you find other records, or maybe you start collecting records. Records are so hot right now. Do you know?
Oh my gosh, vinyls.
They actually have what's called Record Store Day, and that was about 2 weeks ago. It was when I was out sick, so I didn't go, but they put out like these special edition record store days, and they are worth a lot of money. Like they did a special edition of the Wicked soundtrack with Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, and apparently they're selling for like $300 a piece for a vinyl record, because every record store only gets one copy. So you have to go in line. You have to wait in line like Beanie Babies back in the 90s.
No, that was a cold, a lot of cold.
And you have to be in like a drawing to win the one copy that they have, that kind of stuff. Yeah, yes, Barb. So Tyler is a Truman historian. So I am giving him one of the Truman ones that I found. It's his speech that he gave the day after he was reelected, when he held up the famous Dewey Defeats Truman newspaper that was inaccurate.
It was a fantastic find, Nancy.
Yeah, I'm so thrilled. I cannot wait. Maybe the next time we're live, I will play some of these live on camera.
Yeah,
because I want you guys to hear these.
So much fun. I don't want people to be deterred because they may not currently have a turntable.
You can get one so easily.
They're so easy to get, and they're so worthwhile because it's not just these records. You can start collecting other records, and many people have records put away.
Yes.
And I just want to say thank you to Trixie. That's so sweet. Thank you. Just that we have a good eye.
Thank you.
Quality. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
You know, we want to bring you guys the best. We really do. Anyway, well, so here's this frame.
There's our frame.
And it is, the frame itself measures 7 inches, 7 by 5.5. And again, the inlay on it is really lovely. Lovely frame. Thank you, Gary. Oh, this is fun. This is another one, kind of like the Dragonfly, where I wanted to bring some newer pieces. This is so fun. It's a newer version of some mid-century pieces that they would do. They're great accent pieces. This is very heavy. This is not one of the cheaper versions. This is
solid brass.
Solid, nice piece. Lot of fun. Great to put on a stack of books. Just a great accent piece on a coffee table. Just a really fun piece. And a great paperweight. You can put it on top of papers on a desk. And it's a lot of fun. And it's heavy. Thank you. Now this piece is so interesting.
This is
something.
This is something. Okay, so this
the other side is the signature.
I'm down here to the sticker first. So this is,
it's rare.
Vestigial of Florence, Italy, made in Italy. Look at this. Would you see that? And if you look the name up,
this is mid-century.
You'll see these pieces are extremely expensive.
Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, if not
some of them go for thousands. So you've got the sticker on the bottom, and then right here is the metal. This is metal. This is not like a signature. This is a metal accent that's been put into it.
It's part of the oeuvre of the piece. This is mid-century modern. It's lacquered. It is a complete statement piece. Absolutely. This isn't, just a nothing. This is a statement piece. This is kind of like if you will. It's almost like a wood Potosi.
Right.
In other words, it's got the oeuvre
Yes.
of Potosi and other very fine mid-century pieces. It's beautiful. It's kind of like a quail, I believe. It's somewhat representational, beautifully done. And again, it's all about the maker. It's all about the maker. You know, it's just a beautiful piece. I actually, this never even hit the shopping floor in the largest antique mall in Carson City. I bought it directly from the owner. He sold it to me because we struck up a really great relationship that day. William did a whole interview with him. If you saw that,
wonderful gentleman,
wonderful guy, and he sold it directly to me. He had just purchased it, and he knew I was really looking for quality pieces to bring to you guys, and I was really glad to acquire it. It's absolutely beautiful.
Look at the way that the paint hits the light, you know.
I mean, Florence, Italy. This is a statement piece, no doubt about it.
Barb's asking where we found this stunner. So this was at the Carson City Antique Collective, which is an incredible. So it's when we went there a few years ago, it was in a smaller location. They have since moved to a huge former grocery store.
And it's great.
But it was built in the 1960s. So it has this great 60s style to it and everything. And it wasn't, like she was saying, it wasn't even on the shelf.
It wasn't on the, he sold it directly to me.
You said something about how that you were looking at the birds. There were some birds in one of the booths.
He said, I've
got a bird for you.
And it was really quite amazing to acquire it.
And honestly, I think your price point on this is.
But I've got to make it somewhat affordable.
I know, right?
But this is definitely a statement piece. And as I said, it's kind of like in the line if you're going to buy a really good Potosi or something mid-century from Italy.
I'm just saying
this is from Florence.
If you found this at Stuff in San Francisco, change that 3 into a 9.
Oh no, add a 1 in front of the 3.
Right?
It's Stuff. Can you put his little face up just one more time? He's very expressive, very sweet, and just a really great piece. Great piece. All right.
There you go.
All right, here we go. Thank you, Gary. Now this is, I believe this is sold.
This is sold, so I'm not putting up a code.
It's absolutely stunning. Ready to hang. It's absolutely beautiful.
Congratulations.
It's all provenance on the back, hand painted, Delft, and ready to hang. There's your hanger. It's a beautiful Delft tile. Absolutely stunning. Thank you so much, Gary. This next piece is a new acquisition, Bohemian Crystal, and it's a jelly jam honey jar. It's got its little spoon, beautiful finial on top. Got its little spoon in it, all ready to go. Just love it. It's a beautiful piece. Catches the light. Absolutely stunning. It is. It's absolutely gorgeous. I don't know whether Barb's talking about the bird or this, but they're both gorgeous. Absolutely great. I love the bird.
It's got a really nice weight to it too. This is heavy.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
See, like the diamond cut.
And again, I guess you could put sugar in it, cinnamon sugar.
Yes, dear.
For cinnamon toast.
Yes, honey.
I'll make you hungry again. I talk about coddled eggs, dipping the toast into the yolk.
So hungry.
I'm so mean.
Good. Sounds so good.
This is beautiful. It's just a really, really pretty piece. You'd have that forever to serve whatever you'd want to serve in it. Jellies and jams. Thank you, Gary. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me just give you a measurement so we get scale. It is 5 1/4 inches tall. So it's got, it's heavy too. Quality piece. Thank you, Gary. We're coming down to the end. There's only a few more pieces left. This beautiful wing with marasite. Can you hold these up there for pierced ears? I love these. These are beautiful wings. They can be angel wings. They can be bird wings, whatever you want. They hang down.
Sit still. There we go.
They've got the beautiful marasite look to them.
Look at the light hitting the marasite.
They're just stunning. Really, really stunning. They are pretty, Virginia. They're so nice. Again, for pierced ears.
Kind of a hammered metal almost on the back, as you can see. They have the little safety or the comfort
Little holders, yeah.
comfort holders
And
there.
the Marasite just sparkles.
Look at that.
Just beautiful. But it's tasteful. It's not, you know, over the top.
What's our dimension on that?
The measurement is they measure
About 3
3
inches.
inches. 3 inches. They'd hang down. Very, very pretty. Fun. Beautiful movement. Thank you, Gary. Love those. Okay, now this is interesting. This is Brighton.
Brighton. Now, this is doubled over because this is long.
It's very long. And what it is it's a Brighton heart with a Swarovski crystal. It's blowing out. Can they see the crystal?
There you go.
And it's a badge clip. So it would be for someone who maybe has to wear a badge at work.
There's your Swarovski in there.
Maybe a nurse or a business person that has to, you know, use their badge to get in and out of an office. But I thought it was so interesting. I had no idea.
There's your Brighton heart.
That Brighton made this kind of an item. It's such good quality. It's a heavy, here, I'll let you hold it up. It's the heavy Brighton chain. So beautifully made. And if anybody knows someone or if someone uses a badge, you would just clip it onto that. And it's just amazing to have something so nice instead of just, you know, those regular old lanyards or something. It's really a pretty thing. Yeah. Gary was saying the press on a red carpet.
Oh, very much so.
We have to wear our press badges on the red carpet, but we have to wear our lanyards that say Santa Barbara International Film Festival. This would be nice for somebody who has to wear this every day for work.
Yes.
I'm going to
most likely a nurse.
I just thought a nurse.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be so nice. 18, it's 36-inch chain. Beautiful piece. I thought it was so fun and different. I mean, there's so many. We just immediately thought of nurse, but there are many people that have to use badges in every field.
Yes.
You know, you have to use with your little ID on it or something. So it could be used for anybody.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We have a really sweet little 2000 Arthur Court silver dish with a grape motif.
There's your Arthur Court logo on the back there. Copyright 2000, vintage.
Yeah.
25 years
25
ago.
years.
Look at the grape motif on that.
Wouldn't that be fun for cheese and crackers?
Ah,
to serve
charcuterie.
with wine or something. It's not big enough for a full charcuterie, but certainly maybe a little round brie.
Cheese, madame.
How about a brie with delicious crackers? You're not serving hedgehog.
No.
She doesn't like that.
This is how Rhodey wants to be carried around from now on. I demand it, please.
It's a really cute little Arthur Court. Arthur Court's being collected quite a lot.
Love the grape
motif. And their quality, because you have your motif on both sides. You know, they really do a quality piece. Heavy, substantial, and it's 7 3/4 inches in diameter. Nice little piece of Arthur Court. Thank you so much, Gary. And now don't anybody go anywhere. We're doing our giveaways.
Yes, we've got races coming.
We're almost there.
And there are currently 11 hedgehogs in the race. So if you want to grab something and get a chance, you've got a 3 in 11 chance right now.
Maths.
Brand
new in box. This is a Arabic coffee pot bejeweled trinket box.
This is really fantastic.
Because it opens up.
There you go.
There you go.
It looks almost like object d'art. It is not, but it's definitely got that feel with the enameling on the inside.
Brand new in box.
The heavy magnet.
Beautiful bejeweled.
Rhodey does deserve the royal treatment.
I know.
She's Queen Hedgehog. But look at all the different colors and styles, the bejeweled in there. It's just so nice.
Really pretty little piece.
Extremely well made.
Let me give you a height on this. And it is 4 1/4 inches, just a hair over.
I
4
remember
1/4.
we went to a Moroccan restaurant once, and they taught us that when you pour, you're supposed to
Ooh.
raise it up as high as you can go and get the longest pour as possible, and that's supposed to symbolize your long life. The longer you can pour, the longer you will live.
Beautiful, beautiful piece. Heavy quality and beautiful piece. And I'm putting it back in its wrapping. It's new in box. So it could make it. What's wrong?
Congratulations.
What?
The vestigial bird. Congratulations.
Oh, congratulations.
That is such a treasure.
That is such a quality, gorgeous piece.
Yeah.
It's had a beautiful journey. It's come with me, and it was to be a quality piece from the beginning. Enjoy.
I'm gonna let the gentleman know. He was very happy to hear that it was going on our journey and that we were gonna find a home for it. So
Exactly.
he's gonna really truly be touched that's going somewhere.
He wanted me to have it for Picker Road.
Yes.
So he
Congratulations.
sold it to me.
That is so
Yes.
great.
Enjoy. It's a beautiful piece.
And
And
that
in
is our
box.
12th hedgehog in the race.
12 hedgehogs. All right, we have 2 more pieces. This piece is a lot of fun. This is a genuine Welsh slate. It's by Slate Craft Pool in Dorset.
Dorset, England.
Dorset, England.
Now, I actually was reading about this too. If I can find it, I'm trying to see. It is. What's the name? I found the actual name.
It's got a map on it.
It's a map, and the ship. This was one of Queen Anne's ships, I believe, is the story behind it. If you Google Lens it, you can actually get the history of this piece because it's based on a famous large tile mosaic that depicts the famous ships of the era. So
I like this piece. Now, usually when I find these slates, rather, they're from New Orleans.
yes,
The New Orleans slates are very popular. They're usually 200 to 300 years old, and they usually will have scenes from New Orleans, either St. Louis Cathedral, the Ville Carré, the old section, the old quarter, or just different scenes. Now, I've never seen one from Wales like this, and this is a true hundreds and hundreds of years old slate with this piece of art on it. So I thought it was so fun. It's got a leather, if you can just show the backing, it's got a leather hanger right ready to go. And I just thought it was such an interesting conversation piece. And the ship was interesting. Just a very interesting piece.
yeah, it really
That
is.
has traveled.
It has.
That has traveled.
It's so cool.
And I thought, well, we have to find that a home.
Yes, just incredible. Very good.
And the last piece of the day, I thought I'd have some fun with.
Oh, we're getting whimsical.
I usually don't buy these, but it was just too funny and cute.
Here, I am a shelf.
You are a shelf. And this is an anthropomorphic. Anthropomorphic. There I go. I can do it. Shelf sitter of a pear.
He's a pear.
But I thought it was so cute. It's got a folk art look.
It's apparent.
It's not. It's production made, but it has a very folk arty look. And I thought I would just have some fun. I was just in a whimsical mood. And I thought it was just so fun.
Na, 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 na,
And there we go.
na,
But I
na,
love
na,
the
na.
little face. And I thought it was just a sweet little piece.
It is apparent that he's adorable.
Yes. Little shelf sitter.
All right. That is our
Ta-da!
show. I just want to give everyone a moment. If anybody
Yes.
else wants to grab something or they've been thinking about something, they want to jump in.
Jump in and get a hedgehog in the race.
Let's talk about what we've got coming up. We've got some really great videos dropping. We're
We
premiering
really
an
do.
episode tomorrow.
We do.
Thursday, Sunday, of course. As always, our new episodes premiere on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays.
At 5 p.m.
I want to say we're going to have episodes the whole time that we're gone. We are not going dark. We are going to have episodes premiering while we're on our incredible adventures.
We are.
And like we were saying earlier, we are actually going to go live from the 1,000-mile garage sale. You do not want to miss that.
You guys can use me. I'm your puppet.
Yes,
You can tell
if
me,
you-
get that.
You see something that interests you, you let us know in the chat, and it's going to be so much fun. It's going to be something we've never done before to
It's
that
gonna be
extent.
crazy.
It'll be interesting, and I can't wait.
We don't know what's going to happen. You will experience it with us as it happens.
Yep.
And then everything else that we do, all our videos are going to be dropping constantly, and it's going to be crazy. It's going to be so much fun. I grew up on the East Coast. I've lived in California most of my life, and then of course recently we moved here to Nevada. But I grew up on the East Coast, and that's how I learned. A little tiny kid with my family going through New England and antique stores and old barns and learning true antiques. And it was a lot of fun. And I'm really anxious. Now, we're not going to New England per se, but we will be on the East Coast.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Pennsylvania. I'm hoping we touch into Amish country. So there's a lot there. And we're very excited. It'll be very different than the West Coast.
Barb, we missed you all too. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Yes, Barb. It's only the voice because we really
feel
feel
great.
good.
We feel great.
We
We
feel great.
were out picking over the weekend.
We were.
Yesterday's episode was Saturday's picking. So
Yes.
we're putting stuff out as soon as we're filming it, and we're sharing everything. Oh, Kim, thank you so much. Thank you. Sorry if your battery dies. No,
Thank you for being here, Kim. Love you.
this is nothing without all of you.
Yeah.
We do this.
We've missed you guys so much.
We do this because this is our time that we get to spend with our friends and family that
We
we
touch
found
in.
along the way.
You know, we touch in, we catch up. It's fabulous.
Yeah.
And we really missed it.
Yes.
We hated being down,
Yeah.
but we weren't feeling good.
Yeah.
And we had to take our antibiotics, hydrate, and rest.
Exactly.
And as I said, we're very grateful. We didn't have anything horrible. Thank God we didn't have COVID or anything like that.
Right.
We just had bronchitis.
Yep.
And we had to take care of ourselves. And we missed you guys so much. And we thank you. I started out the show saying that thank you so much for all your loving support and kind wishes of healing. It meant the world to us.
Truly.
And we're so glad to be back. And our voices will clear up.
Okay. I think we need to have a race.
We need to have a race.
I'm going to do a refresh here to make sure there aren't any last second purchases. We have got 12 hedgehogs in the race. Rhodey's excited. Let me get that going up on the screen here.
Yay. Love it. I'll write down the winners, and William will send out the codes right after the show. And then you guys go spend away. Have some fun.
Setting up our screen share here. And
I'm not wearing a microphone, but hi, Nancy.
Aw.
Aw.
Nancy says, say hi, Gary.
Aw, he's monitoring the chat.
Okay, there's our hedgehog race coming up. I'm gonna try and do where's our split screen?
So exciting.
There's our split screen. And
so exciting.
let me make that the bigger one. 1 second. Come on.
Come on, hedgehogs. Now, also, you guys, because we really lost several weeks, we're behind on the studio. The internet is in.
It's coming.
We have high-speed internet. We are working on the design of the new studio, and now with all the travel, it may be a little while yet, but we will be in there as soon as we can.
Well, you know, it's interesting. I guess Restream's having a little thing tonight, but we've got it on the smaller screen. So this is how we're going to do it. And you'll still be able to see it. Now, as everyone knows, this is a random number generator. If it freezes, the hedgehog that goes over the finish line will be the winner. It's a completely random number generator.
Absolutely, we have no control over it.
All right, are we ready?
Yes.
And we're going to do 30 seconds per race. And they're off. Blue Williams vase at the 22nd
We
mark.
got two roly-polies.
There's some roly-polies here.
Now they're running.
There's always a little shift in the weather towards the end of the race. and
Look
then
at their
we see
little
who
legs.
Our winner is.
Look at their little legs. We love
Rhodey,
hedgehogs.
Rhodey is rooting everyone on. Go, 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 go.
I love hedgehogs.
And it looks like we are going to have the flower art glass necklace is going to put the first one down. Congratulations.
Flower art glass necklace.
All right.
Congratulations. Have so much fun.
We are now going to take that out And now there are 11 hedgehogs remaining, so you got even better chances
Look
of
at them
winning.
rolling. They're rolling, Poland.
This is for number 2. Here we go. And they are off. Here we go. They're all in a straight line right now. It looks like the vestigial bird is in the lead. We are at the 23-second mark. And who is going to take it down? There's a little change in the way there. The vestigial bird is still in the lead by just a nose. And it looks like maybe the elephant bank might be taking the lead right now. But
Look at them, they're going.
somebody's jumping forward. Is it the Cobalt you are going to take it? Oh, the milk glass swung vase. Congratulations. I like how they jump up. Yay, yay, yay.
They're so fun.
And we're going to take out the milk glass swung vase, and we've got one more.
Thank you for the blessings, Kat.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you so
And
much.
here's our last race. Here off. And here they go.
Here we go. Fun.
Everybody's kind of neck and neck. It looks like the Disney frame and the elephant bank are right now.
It's a roly-poly.
There's some roly there. That's halfway point.
Look at your little. Come
Oh,
on.
they're trying so hard. Who's going to
Come
go
on.
really fast last? I'm seeing the blue sky votives. Looks like it might be taking it. And the blue sky votives.
Yay.
Yay!
Well, congratulations. You guys are all winners. You're all our dear family. Blue.
Thank you, Barb. I never lost my voice. I never got sick. I was playing home caregiver.
Aw.
Gary, I'm hungry.
Aw.
Gary makes the best egg sandwiches.
There's. Oh. What happened?
Oh, do we?
There we go.
Okay,
All right.
What is-
Restream is having some issues tonight. I don't know what this is, but
we're here.
thank you all so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, truly.
All joking aside, we are truly grateful to be back and with you guys. We cannot tell you enough how excited we are for all the content we're going to be bringing to you over these next 2 months. And it's going to be an adventure. And it's everything that Picker Road embodies. It's getting out there, it's getting on the road, it's getting down and really finding the treasures. So we're so excited. And you know, we're so blessed to live in a place like Las Vegas and be sent constantly in California too. We find so many incredible treasures here
Yes.
in this part of the country. So we are just so thrilled for the year ahead and everything that Picker Road is growing into. And we couldn't do 1 second of it without you guys. It's everything to have you guys on this journey with us. And we are so, so grateful to each and every one of you. We try so hard to make you proud and to bring you content, items, and, you know, companions, fun, everything that you guys deserve, because you guys are the best. So thank you so much for being our peeps. And now we probably won't have a live show because we'll be
in
headed to
Catalina next week,
but we will the week after that.
keep an eye out on the channel, and we'll announce the next one as soon as we have the date.
Absolutely. And then once all this travel is over, we're going to settle down into a regular schedule. So you'll always know when our lives are.
Yes.
So this is fun. This is exciting. We're always here for you. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for joining the journey.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.